Hello everyone, and welcome to a brand new long play with commentary. It has been quite a while since I've made a relaxing, cozy long play with commentary, so I wanted to do one here today with the Mizuno's texture pack because, as you can see from around me, there is a pale garden over there. And no, Mizuno's did not update to the 121 update, but we do have a fan-made addition to Mizuno's called the Modern Mizuno's texture pack add-on. And today I really want to try this out and see if we can build something really cool with it. So let's go ahead and get started today. I'm semi-tempted to build in the pale garden, but it's a little bit desaturated there, so I don't know how to look for like a thumbnail and everything, so we might try to find somewhere else to build as well. Before we worry about that though, let's try and get off of these trees and maybe we can just punch our way down over here by collecting some dark oak wood. Also, I do apologize if my voice sounds a little bit off if you guys have watched my long plays before. I'm currently kind of recovering from being sick. I was sick for about 2 weeks, and for part of those times, I didn't even have a voice to begin with, but I'm starting to get better. It's just a little bit rough still. With our first few bits of wood, let's go ahead and make our crafting table if I can place them correctly. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble lately. I feel like ever since the latest update happened, everything feels a little bit more, I want to say like loose, like everything feels like it's moving way quicker and stuff. Anyways, I also wanted to draw your attention down to the bottom of the screen where I have a brand new froggy style hotbar. It is called the frogcrafting hotbar. This hotbar comes from a collaboration between me and the Garden Gals group, which is the group who also made the Modern Mizuno's texture pack. Wait, and I just realized that the variants for mobs are working in this world. I haven't seen Mizuno's mob variants in so long. So that means we're going to see different colored chickens, different colored pigs, and cows as well. Oh, and villagers too, if we see any villagers, of course. All right, but enough about the mob variants. Let's go ahead and grab some stone. We are going to need this to get some wooden tools so we can get iron as well. Anyways, if you guys are interested in checking out the frog crafting hotbar as a alternative to like the froggy hotbar that I used to use, it is available for all versions of Minecraft that can accept texture packs basically, and it's available right now on Modern and Planet Minecraft. It's completely free to use, so if you guys are interested, make sure you go check it out and download it for Java Edition. So as always, I will have that pack and of course the Modern Mizuno's pack linked in the description for you guys. Anyways, moving on to another topic that I kind of want to talk about a little bit. Today we are playing in peaceful mode. Lately I've been playing a lot of hardcore, but I have been kind of away from Minecraft for a couple of weeks and I was going to do a hardcore long play first. But to be 100% honest with you guys, I was afraid that I might die. And there's a pale garden and spruce over there, so let's head over and, well, maybe we could do a little bit of caving first to find some like iron. I want to go grab some trees and I want to grab some spruce saplings, and there's a lush cave there too. Now, as safely as possible, let's try to just kind of jump down. Yeah, that is going to be better. Oh gosh. I really want to go get that coal as well, but I just don't see an easy way to get over there. But there's some coal here and there's some iron there too. Let's make our first stone pickaxe. I always end up doing this. I always end up going and doing my caving first, but that way I can just kind of get all the mining out of the way and I don't have to come back down to the bottom of the world anymore afterwards. Now let's go ahead and grab this first piece of iron right here, and I'm not even going to build up to go up there because I think it was just one. And I'm sure we'll find a bunch of iron in the lush cave, and I want to grab some coal as well, not only so we can make torches for our offhand, but also so we can make lanterns and smelt our iron and stuff later. After playing so much hardcore recently, it kind of just feels weird to go down in the caves without any protection or anything, but at least in a peaceful world, we are safe and we can just enjoy the game at a slower pace and take it a little bit more cozy. That isn't to say, however, that my hardcore world isn't cozy, but it is a little bit different than just walking into a fresh, peaceful world. And why are the bats looking a little bit strange? Oh, there was an update to bat textures, but this is still an old version of Mizuno, so it doesn't know what to do with the textures. That's going to be something that we just have to ignore. Hello, baby. Maybe I will come back for you. I don't know yet. I don't have enough iron for a bucket, though. Let's go ahead and look around. You know what? While we're here, I do want to grab some moss. I don't know if we're going to use any moss today, but I always grab some just in case. At the very least, it's always nice to kind of bridge up with moss or build up with moss if you need to. And there we go. A little bit of extra light for our offhand here. Now, all of the other ores, except for the copper, you're going to notice are emissive, but the copper was a little bit crunchy. These shaders don't really like the Mizuno's copper texture, I think. But the rest of the ores will have a little bit of a glow to them. And except for the coal as well, I don't know why, but coal doesn't glow. I guess that makes sense, right? It looked a little bit fiery, though. I would not be upset about that. And let's go ahead and see if we can find anything in here. Grab some glow berries. There's some iron. I'm gonna grab... Oh, I missed the jump. See, this is why we're not playing hardcore today, because I do not know if I am ready for that. Eventually, though, we will be making some cozy kind of building long plays in my hardcore world, so I hope you guys are excited about those. We needed to do a bunch of setup before we were able to start making those long plays in the hardcore world. You know, I didn't want to start making long plays in a world where I was going to die in like episode 2, so... But the long plays will be coming. The projects in that world have been quite massive, and they have taken quite a bit of time. But let's see if we can find a way down through this cave system, but I don't see any way. Honestly, we might have to strip mine down, but let's find a place to do it. And if I strip mine, I will cut a bunch of that out because I know it's no one's favorite. Oh, maybe we could go down this way because it's a little bit lower. Does this go anywhere down? That's just like a bunch of water back out into the cave. Okay. Let's just do it right here. Let's go ahead and start strip mining down. I do want to get a couple of diamonds. I just feel like it's way better to have diamonds in a peaceful long play. They're super easy to get. And they just last so much longer than like stone or iron tools, so it will be easy to go ahead and get all the resources that we're going to need, because we're probably going to need quite a few things for today's build. Ooh, and let's get a bunch of this clay as well, because maybe it'll be nice to have a little bit of clay in case we want to make flower pots, or if I want to add bricks anywhere. But alright, I will bring you guys back once we are down in the deep slate levels of the cave, because no one wants to watch me strip mine down here all the way to the bottom of the world. So be right back. Okay, coming back in right now, we are kind of getting towards the deep slate levels. I found a little bit of iron on the way down. I am hoping eventually we can find a cave down here, because I honestly really don't like strip mining that much. I find it kind of boring. But I do want to collect some deep slate for today's build anyways, so this process is just unfortunately going to be very necessary. I never really do a deep slate foundation, but I feel like with the dark colors of the pale wood that we could see, that maybe a deep slate foundation instead of a stone foundation will really match. I have messed around a little bit in creative mode with the blocks that we're going to be using today, but I didn't actually build anything, so we're going to kind of build this on the fly today. It's going to be completely made up on the spot, kind of free building and not rebuilding from a picture, which is usually pretty weird for me. I normally do build from a picture. This will probably be a significantly longer long play than normal because it takes me forever to build, but I don't think anyone will really mind that. And you know, the one thing I always forget is how long it actually takes to mine through deep slate with stone tools. It is quite the lengthy process. So why don't we go ahead? We do have some iron and we have a bunch of cobblestone and stuff. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a furnace here so that way we can craft up some iron. I meant smelt some iron, sorry. My brain is not fully working right now. But we have enough iron to do so. We can make an iron pickaxe and then this should go a little bit faster. And we're going to need an iron pickaxe anyways if we're going to get some diamonds. But for now, we are still here mining with some stone while we wait. Now, something I did want to talk about today was actually my New Year's resolutions for 2025. I would have talked about these earlier in the year, but I actually did not make any long plays last month in January. Which, by the way, I cannot believe that it's already February and the time feels like it's accelerating even faster than it used to go. And I'm just going to pick this up because otherwise I will forget that it exists. We have enough to make a single iron pickaxe and we will get to that in a moment. But so far I have been keeping up relatively well with my New Year's resolutions, and I wanted to tell you guys about them because, ooh, there is a big cave, but there's some deep dark there. Okay. Oh, I did not think that through. I thought that there was definitely going to be like some more skulk underneath that. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm so happy that that just happened right now. And there are some weird bats here again that we're going to ignore, but I think over there in the ceiling there is a little bit of an iron vein. And while it might not have been my favorite thing to fall into an open cave, we do need quite a bit of iron for lanterns and other decorations, so honestly kind of a best case scenario type thing. And I am super happy about these 2 raw iron blocks. We will definitely take those. And let's try to get some more of this other iron that's up here. I hope that this is not the only bit of the iron vein that's up in the ceiling. Oh gosh. And hopefully no shriekers go off because that would not be very comfy or cozy. And hopefully I don't set anything off. Anyways, I was kind of talking a little bit about my New Year's resolutions and how they've been going for me. And I just wanted to say, I hope everyone, if you have New Year's resolutions or if you're trying to follow through on any self-improvement, I hope that it's going well for you as well. I've got a lot of things on my list this year that I kind of want to work on for myself, and I thought that I might just share them quickly with you guys just in case you wanted a little bit of an accountability buddy for your New Year's resolutions. I mean, I know it's February now, but I'm actually still keeping strong with mine. I have a kind of like 7 big ones that I'm trying to stick to this year. Oh. What was that? That was not very peaceful. Well, it's sort of 8, but like one of them was kind of a New Year's resolution from last year that I have just brought back to this year as well. But the big ones for me are being more consistent with YouTube, doing 2 uploads and 2 streams a month at least, which luckily so far has been going well, and I should be getting another video uploaded this month, so that would be 2 for February. I've been trying to stream twice a week actually, which is a little bit above my current goal. And while we're here, let's go ahead and make a iron pickaxe. I almost said diamond pickaxe, but I was thinking we could get iron with diamonds. Just need a little bit more sticks really quickly. And there we go. But yeah, I've added a Monday morning stream to my stream schedule, and I've been working on just random little projects in the hardcore world that I've actually been super happy with. Currently we are working on a little bit of a mossy kind of overgrown mineshaft tunnel from our XP farm to our starter base. And it's just such a fun, silly little project that I probably wouldn't have normally spent time on, but doing it on stream has been really fun and rewarding for me. Another one of my goals is to just move my body more and make more healthy choices. So I have been kind of adjusting recipes, and wow, there's a big iron vein. Oh, there's diamonds up there too. I think I see one right over there as well. Yeah. Okay, hopefully we can find some more. But let's go ahead and grab these other diamonds really quick. But yeah, my partner and I have both committed to holding each other accountable and moving our bodies more, especially because we both work from home. So getting our extra steps in and moving our bodies, and even we play a lot of Switch sports, which gets quite sweaty when you're competitive in this, you know, household. But we've just been trying to keep each other accountable. And wow, this was such a large vein of diamonds. Can you believe that? That was 9. Another goal of mine is to read 20 books, and I'm a little bit behind because I've been ill and I cannot read when I'm sick. I've read 2 books already this year. I'm on my 3rd one, and the most recent book that I finished was Throne of Glass, based on some recommendations from a friend, and it was finally at my library, so I was able to grab it from the library. I'm currently on the waiting list for the new book in the Fourth Wing series, which came out at the end of last month. But yeah, I've been reading a lot of fantasy type of stuff lately, and I've been trying to find stuff that I feel like I really resonate with. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know in the comments. Another thing I'm trying to do this year is actually just increase my savings account whenever possible and spend as little money as possible. I do have in my plans this year to get a few new things for my computer and for content creation in general, and for myself, of course, but otherwise, like, cutting back all my unnecessary spending. And that's just because I just want to save more money, you know? With that, I also want to be just more consistent in general about planning, especially with my daily planner and my content planner and stuff like that. I feel like it just helps me stay on top of like my chores and my meal planning and all the tasks that I have to do, especially with all the content tasks. Ooh, I think that's a diamond right over there. Let's head over and go ahead and grab that too. But something else that I added this year is actually a daily journal. There's only enough room in each entry for like a paragraph or two about my day, so I try to keep it like small and concise, which honestly I kind of like a lot better than a huge blank page because it feels less pressure to fill out a whole page, especially with like my work from home life. Honestly, a lot of the days feel kind of very similar to each other. Let's get these last couple of diamonds here, and then we will go and get a little bit more iron. And just check over here really quick. Is there anything? No, that's a lot of deep dark over there. I don't think I want to really go too far. Yeah. And we also need to get some deep slate while we're down here. I want to get a couple of stacks of it because I am going to use it today, as I mentioned before. We can probably just set up over by the furnace and then grab a bunch of that deep slate. And we do have 14 more iron to smelt, which we'll bring over there. Another one of my resolutions was to finish some of my gaming backlog, and this one has not really been going that great, to be honest. I've made some progress in some games that I've been working on, mostly Supermarket Simulator and the trading card game Shop Simulator. But honestly, 2025 has had some good games come out already. I have been playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure like my life depends on it. I'm still occasionally playing Palia, and I've been working on trying to do a bunch of my achievements, and I'm kind of grinding all of the starred bugs. But I have also been playing a ton of Marvel Rivals. My best friend and her partner convinced me to play, and I said that I would never play another Overwatch-like game again, just looking for those diamonds that I saw earlier, because I think I saw another one, but I can't remember if we already got them or not. We must have. Anyways, let's run over to the furnace and check on our iron. Oh yeah, we have lots and lots of iron. But yeah, I have been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals as well, and I've gotten another one of my friends into trying it with me as well. So I feel semi-guilty, but at least I don't have to suffer alone. Oh, there's some diamonds right there on this like lush cave side. Oh, this is quite a bit of them as well. But as for Marvel Rivals, I've been playing a lot of Rocket Raccoon and Cloak and Dagger. I play a little bit of Luna Snow. I've been trying Invisible Woman as well because I really, really like her skin, but I want to at least get a little bit good with her before I buy a skin for her because that would be just ridiculous. And then I also play a lot of Scarlet Witch, and I play her like a tank. I don't know. My friends tell me that I play her like a tank, which is apparently very terrifying, but I don't, for me, I'm just playing like a duelist. I don't know. Always gotta pick up some glow ink when we find some on the ground. Minecraft has all these natural glow ink farms in the caves just for no reason. We do love to see it. Is there anything up there that's interesting? Not really. And you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some glow ink here, even though I don't think I really need it, but I will just grab it right now while I'm here Anyways, yeah, there are also some games coming out soon that I'm pretty excited for. There is a game that is made by the creators of the Life is Strange games called Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. And it's about a few friends who are filming their summer in 1995, and something happens that summer that they agree to like never speak again. And it's kind of in the perspective of like 27 years later, you're trying to like figure out what happened back then, and it looks super interesting, and it's got a really, really cool vibe to it. So that's one that I'm really looking forward to. And then there is another game that's coming out called A Tiny Pasture, which is just this like little idler game that kind of sits at the bottom of your screen. If you've ever played like Rusty's Retirement, it's sort of similar to that. And you just get to raise like little adorable chibi animals, and that is going to be like my new work buddy for sure. And I've actually just decided right now, let's go over to our crafting table and let's actually go ahead and make some diamond tools. So we need some more sticks for that. And we're going to go ahead and get a diamond axe, a pickaxe, and a shovel. And let's organize our inventory a little bit here because we don't need our moss blocks on our hotbar at all. We'll pick up this and we'll leave the rest of this for now. It can still smelt. Let's go ahead and grab our deep slate. Now this should go a lot faster now that we have a diamond pickaxe, because when we came down we had just a stone one. And then we eventually had an iron one as well. I don't remember. I know that that was just a few minutes ago, but I don't remember when I made my iron pickaxe. Anyways, moving on. I think we started the conversation about video games because I was telling you guys how I wanted to do like more completionist stuff this year for my 100% in games like goal and getting through some of my backlog and stuff. Another goal of mine is to actually be a little bit more social and make more time for my partner, myself, and my friends and stuff offline as well. That one's just been a really important one for me because I feel like I have neglected my social life a little bit in the last few years, especially trying to build up my YouTube audience and streaming a lot and stuff. And finally, my last resolution is to once again do the same thing that I did last year, and that was to try one new recipe every single month. I really liked this one last year because it encouraged me to try new things, and even if it was sort of like semi-similar to something that I already had on my recipe book, like pasta, it gives me like really good vibes, and I still get to try something new and maybe like experiment with different flavors. It was really fun, and my partner also really liked trying out new recipes as well. Last month, the recipe that I tried for January was pastina soup, which is an Italian pastina in soup form. So lots of good veggies and a bay leaf and some Parmesan rind kind of all boiled together with some flavors and some garlic and stuff. And then you take some of the broth and the veggies and you blend them all and then cook pastina in the like broth, and it's so good. This month I have not made a new recipe yet because honestly my partner has been cooking a lot this month since I have been ill. And hopefully I'll get one in before the end of the month. But next month, I think I might try to make my own chicken tenders again in the air fryer, which was something I tried last year, but the recipe wasn't that great. So I want to try to find a new one or a new method. Also, I'm so sorry for like these unnatural pauses in the middle of my sentences. Sometimes I feel like I have to cough as I continue talking. I'm so sorry. If I have like a prolonged pause, it's definitely because I am muting to cough, and I don't want you guys to hear that. Now, before we go get some more of that clay over there, I just want to pick up a little bit more deep slate. I don't know exactly how much we're going to need, but I think if we get probably like 3.5 stacks, that'll definitely be enough. At least I hope so. I don't know how big the build is going to be today. I'm hoping to make a little bit of a bigger than usual starter house. But in the interest of time, nothing too giant, I promise, but I do want to make something a little bit larger than my typical today. I'm just really excited to be in this world. I'm really excited to be using Mizunos on the modern versions. And I'm just feeling pretty inspired and motivated to make something really cozy and cute today. Now, I don't know if it's been cold where you live, but in my part of the world right now, just a little bit more deep slate. In my part of the world right now, it's very cold. So I've got a cup of tea here with me. I've got my lemon and ginger with a little bit of black pepper zestiness to it. And it's keeping me very warm today. And for lunch later, I think we're going to be having some tomato soup that my partner made. I'm very excited for that. I feel like I talk about soup a lot on this channel, but I'm just a girly who's obsessed with soup. It could be the middle of summer and I'll be so sad because it's not soup season, you know? But enough about soup in the middle of summer. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit more of this iron. I really don't know how much we're going to need. And I really don't want to have to come back down into the caves in case we need any extra ones. So let's just grab what we can here really quick. And I think that should be just about okay. Let's see how much we have. We've got just over a stack and I've got a little bit more to smell. I'm going to need to get rid of some stuff though. Instead of getting rid of stuff, actually, I'm just going to put together all of our clay balls because we can make a stack of clay and that'll save us a couple of inventory spots. Yeah, let's pick up our furnace here and let's just grab a little tiny bit more of that iron. As mentioned, I don't even think we're going to need all of this, but like I said, I'd just rather be safe than sorry. I don't know why I'm an overgatherer like this, but sometimes it ends up coming in handy. You'd be surprised about the amount of times where I'm like, oh, 5 stacks of wood will be enough, and then I have to go back and collect more, you know? But I actually think that this is enough this time, and we can go ahead and start heading out of the cave now. Although, where did I fall in at? I know it was up here somewhere, but I don't see where exactly I fell in from. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. We should be okay if I just build up with some of this andesite that I have. Oh, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I get nervous with all those bats and stuff with a shrieker standing right there, but it's all good. We are fine and we are ready to leave the caves for now. And let's go ahead and get that andesite out of our hand, and I will see you guys back up at the surface because I'm not going to make you watch me walk through this whole hallway. So see you guys in a moment. All right, it looks like it is the middle of the night, and I don't really know how long we were down in the caves, but it's all right. It's peaceful, so we don't have to deal with any mobs. Don't have to worry about any of that. Oh wow, that moon is so beautiful. Alright, let's break this block over here and jump up. I do want to go over to that pale garden and the taiga that's up there, but first we're going to need to find a place to live. And that is mostly because my inventory is completely ouch full. And we need to get rid of some stuff. But oh, look, those are the new flowers. They look so cool. I hope that means that we can find some of those creaking hearts as well, although we will have to get silk touch if we want to do that. Looks like there's a birch forest over there and maybe like a plains. Maybe we can go over there and see if there's anything very good, because I don't think I want to chop down all of these trees, and like I said, I don't want to go ahead and live inside of the pale garden biome. Though we still do need to go over there as well because there is spruce up there too. So we're going to have to make our way over there, but we don't have any room in our inventory. I don't know if we're going to use any dark oak in the house today, but at least we can use it right now to make some chests. That is going to be very, very important. 22 logs, that should be enough for now. And let's go ahead and head over towards that birch forest. Because I think I saw like a clearing through the trees on the other side. Ooh, a little bit of lag there for a moment. Sorry if you guys see that too. These shader settings that I'm using are my current shader settings for my hardcore world as well. I've never used these with Mizunos before. Ooh, a ruined portal as well. But they are a little bit heavy, and I think with the texture pack as well. Oh wait, this is a meadow! Oh, that's so pretty! Fire protection boots, we'll take those. And there we go. We got some boots. Oh, they're vanilla boots. That's a little bit weird. Okay, Mizuno's armor is a little bit broken. That's all right, though. It's probably because the version of Mizuno's that I'm using with the Mizuno's add-on is still 1.20.1. And they did just change a bunch of texture pack structure stuff. I don't think we're going to need the rest of this. We'll just leave that all here. If we want it, we can come back for it. Now let's just take a quick scan to see if I can see a village in the distance or anything, because I do kind of want to look for a creaking heart to build with, and for that we're going to need silk touch. We might have to focus on that as a later froggy problem and focus on the now, which is finding somewhere to actually live. I really like this meadow area though. This is really pretty, especially with the auroras, and there's a little bit of cherry grove over there. What if we actually live just like right in this clearing? I really, really love this place so far. Hold on, let me go ahead up here for a little bit of a view. So we've got the pale garden and the taiga over there, and we've got this beautiful little plateau here. We could probably build our house up there, and then we could bring down like a little bit of a pathway right through here and kind of have it kind of curve down and up and then to the house. It does need some work though. We're probably gonna have to get rid of that tree, and yeah, I definitely think this is the spot though. At least, you know, I'm willing to call this little meadow home for now. So let's go ahead. Crafting table, and then we've got some chests that we're gonna go ahead and plop down. And then let's go ahead and start sorting out all of this inventory stuff. All of the stones, not the dark oak planks. Those are mine. And then we'll have like wood stuff. Not that we have that much of it right now. And then like flower stuff. Yeah, I guess that all counts as flower stuff. And then, yeah, let's get a little bit of an extra chest going for some like important stuff. I guess like our, you know, iron and diamonds and stuff like that. All right, let me get the rest of this stuff sorted. I mean, there's not too much to sort. We've got this wooden pickaxe, which we'll keep. Our first iron pickaxe we can keep. Coal we can put away. Where am I gonna put dirt? Dirt can go in with stones, and then we've got a stick and this like mob loot and crafting miscellaneous. I guess that can go in with the flowery stuff. And I am gonna need a little bit of shears because I do want to look for some sheep to make a bed. Not that we really need it, but sometimes I don't like being out in the dark. I'm a little bit scared of the dark in real life. But yeah, there we go. Let's head over. There's a bunny. Oh, I love them. But let's head over and see if we can find any sheep on the way to the forest called the taiga or the pale garden. I don't think either of them really counts as a forest. Oh, that is a far drop. Let's try not to fall down there. That is the one thing I will say that is sometimes a little bit annoying about living in the mountains and the meadows and stuff. They're so beautiful and stunning, but if you don't have like a minecart path or a nice set of stairs or an elytra, it can be so difficult. Oh, hi piggies. Hello. It can be so difficult to get up to your base. It looks beautiful while it's up there, but oh my goodness. But now in the early game, we just have the long trek of jumps up the side of the dirt, hoping to constantly never run into something that's too high for ourselves to jump up. That is the one thing that I just don't really love about early game Minecraft is all of the jumping. Oh wait, is that a village? That's an acacia village. Okay, cool. I'll have to keep that in mind that if we do find a creaking heart up here, hopefully there's no powdered snow. But if we do find a creaking heart, that is a potential place where we can go try to trade for silk touch for the creaking heart. And hopefully that means we also gathered enough iron for all of the stuff that we're going to be making, but plus for an anvil, which we should have enough. We had like over a stack of iron, so that should be more than enough. I don't want to gather too much spruce right now, though. I just want to get a couple of saplings. That way we can plant some big spruce trees down by our house. Because I am going to need quite a bit of it for decorating the house and, you know, the roof trim and all of that stuff. But so far we have not gotten a single sapling yet, so we keep chopping. The sound of all of the snow breaking on the leaves is so funny to me. Hello? Any saplings? Just grab a couple more logs here. For me, it would be ideal if we could get 8 saplings, which might take a moment for all of the leaves to despawn. So in the meantime, we do continue to chop, even though this one might be a pain because it looks like that one's connected. Maybe I shouldn't have chopped that one. Let's go see. Oh, and that sun is coming up. How beautiful is that? Wow, that's so gorgeous. Can I make that jump onto that leaf? Oh, no, there was a leaf on top. I didn't realize that that was fully on top. Tee. Anyways, we got 5, 6 saplings. Okay, just I need a couple more here. There's 7. Yeah, that one is a pain as I thought. All right, let's just grab, there's a couple over here. There we go. Oh, that was 10. That is more than enough to grow some bigger spruce trees back home. And let's hope we can just make it over there with no powdered snow. I can't remember what it looks like in Mizuno's. But you know what? With the sun coming up and the snow falling from the trees here, it just really shows you how beautiful Minecraft is. It's changed so much from when we were young and kids and oh, Oh, that was a little bit frightening. There was powdered snow there, and it looks like there's more right here. Oh no. Okay. Okay, we can get out of this. We're not gonna fall. We're not gonna sink. We're just gonna keep... Oh gosh, I'm frozen. Taking freezing damage. Oh, okay, we're safe. We're safe. Oh. We're not safe. We're never safe. We're never safe around powdered snow. Get me out of here. Get me out. Get me out. I'd rather fight the creaking. Get me out. Oh, goodness. Whoever made this, evil. Evil. Powdered snow is evil. Anyways. Whoa, these are cute. Is this like the climbing moss or whatever it's called? I don't really know what it's called. Oh, it is. It's like those little creeping mosses. Yeah, that's so cool. They're like little flowers. We'll definitely be using some of that in our build today. So I will grab a bunch of this when we grab all of our moss. And oh, it goes up 2 blocks as well. That's cool. I didn't know that. So let's grab a bunch of that. We are going to want to use some of this pale moss. I really love the texture that has been done on this. This is so much prettier than the regular pale moss. And we're going to go ahead and grab some of these pale oak logs as well. I feel like I'm saying pale a lot, but everything in this garden is called pale. So far though, if you told me that this was just the default Mizuno's update, I would believe you. Like the little flowers on the edges of the moss and the way that the logs look, these are very, very true to that Mizuno's classic style so far. I really, really love this. All right. I think that one of the logs went through here, but I think if something goes through powdered snow in the game, it gets eaten, right? Is that how that works? I don't really know. I don't think there's anything down there. Grab some more moss. Does anyone know how that works? If you guys know, let me know in the comments because I've always wondered that. Oh, there's a cave here, which I kind of want to go in, but we're going to have to refrain because we don't need to go into a cave right now. We need to find a creaking heart. And we're only going to do that by chopping down some of these trees, or by chopping down some parts of these trees. We can kind of like clear out some of these logs and just look for a creaking heart. It has occurred to me though that I don't know if they spawn on peaceful or not. I'm assuming that they spawn as part of world generation, so hopefully that's the case and hopefully we can find one. It actually would be nice if we could find 2 instead of just 1 because I kind of want to use them in the beams of my house. But so far we are having no luck and I still need a bunch of this pale wood, so this is fine for now. But there is kind of a big forest right here, and then there's another one on the other side of that hill over there that I saw when we first spawned in. Let's grab some more of this pale moss because I just can't decide on one task to complete at a time, per usual. But I do think it's kind of funny that I'm trying to find a creaking heart right now, when this is like my first real time kind of exploring this part of the update. And Minecraft has a new update coming around, like right around the corner. Well, I don't know when it's coming out, but it's coming out in spring, and spring is going to start in like a month from now, so I know a lot of people have a lot of things to say about the Minecraft updates, but I'm really excited for this drop. I feel like it is so cute. It is definitely going to make farming and finding more animals more fun, and it'll encourage adventuring and stuff. So for anyone who doesn't know what's coming in the new update, it's sort of like a biomes update where some biomes are getting updated with more ambient sounds, different plants, and etc. But also where there are going to be variants of the farm animals except for the sheep. So the pigs, the cows, and the chickens are all getting variants in this update, which is very, very cool. And I'm really excited about how they decided to do this because they decided to split it up between warm and cold variants. Ooh! I think that was one of the new flowers. Yeah, that's a closed eye blossom. That's pretty cool. We'll have to try to find some more of those. Maybe some open ones because they looked like they were glowing. They were very, very cool. Anyway, so there are some cold and warm variants of the different animals and they look super cool. The designs are amazing. I'm very, very excited for the new update to explore and try to find those in my world. I'm already planning out my barn and my stables and my big like farming area for all of these different animals for my hardcore world. I'm so excited. But that's not the only thing that's coming. We're also getting these flowers on top of cactuses that you can take off. I don't know if you need shears or not, but there are like cactus flowers coming. There are bushes, there are firefly bushes, and there are these wildflowers that are sort of like the pink petals in the cherry grove biome, but they spawn in birch biomes and meadows, and I am so excited for those. Also, just off topic, but me just chopping through the tops of these trees is actually kind of annoying me. Like, if you do this on a server, you are like the worst kind of person. Like, it drives me absolutely bananas to walk around and see floating trees like this. Like, this is terrible. I guess in single player here, it doesn't really matter. But you know what's weird is that I am using basically the same instance that I used for my hardcore instance, but in this one I think I'm seeing raindrops. Whereas in my hardcore world, for some reason, I am not seeing raindrops. Very, very weird. Anyways though, I am very excited about the new features that are coming to Minecraft in the spring drop. I don't really know how I feel about the drops as a creator, but as a player, I love getting a few new updates that feel super polished and super fun every couple of times of year. It feels like we actually get more content now than we did before when we had like one big update. And we didn't even talk about the leaf litter and the falling leaves. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I love falling leaves. If you guys haven't noticed in my game already, I always have a mod for falling leaves. Ambient falling leaves are one of my favorite things in Minecraft. They are so cozy. But I'm especially excited to have some falling leaves and then the leaf litter on the ground as well. Also, just no luck on finding any creaking hearts so far. If someone does say in the comments, Frog, they can't spawn on peaceful, then I am going to be so embarrassed about this whole long section where I search for one. Apparently they can be pretty easy to spot because you can kind of see through the trees like a little bit of orange, but I am not really seeing any orange or anything through the trees. And I don't really know what they look like in the Modern Mizuno's pack. I mean, I've seen them in creative, but I haven't actually seen one in a tree yet. I'm not quite ready to give up my search though, because I really would like actually two instead of just one. But I'd really like two just to use in a couple of the beams of my house decoratively. And if you guys see the design of the pale creaking, or of the creaking heart, sorry, not the pale heart, you would understand why, okay? In this Mizuno's add-on, it's actually like pixeled into a heart between the two logs. So you have like the same kind of texture, but then just with like an orange heart. It's actually so pretty. That is definitely something I will say that I really enjoy about the Modern Mizuno's pack. It's not only got these beautiful textures, but you can really tell that the creators have such a deep respect for the original, and their art style is so reflective of that. And each bit that they've worked on updating is full of love and careful consideration. Honestly, I kind of highly recommend this pack to anyone who wants to bring a little bit of the Mizuno's charm to the modern versions. Weird bats aside that I'm sure they will fix in some way. Now we've got just over 4 stacks of the pale wood. I do want to collect a little bit more because I don't think that's going to be enough. And I'm not quite ready to give up on the creaking heart yet. So I'm going to do a little bit more searching. And I guess I'll bring you guys back once I'm ready to move on, or if I find a creaking heart. So see you in a moment. Alright, well, I have been searching around for quite a while and I have not found a creaking heart. I have collected a little bit more of the pale garden wood. And there are a couple of pale gardens over in that direction that we can go and visit if we do want to look for another one, if I have time. But for now, I am going to move on because I don't want this recording to end up being like 5.5 hours. I'm probably going to cut out a bunch of stuff of me just like randomly walking around and stuff later to kind of make it a little bit more of a streamlined experience for y'all, but for now, let's go ahead and grab some more moss because I'm thinking of using this. I don't know if I already said this, but I'm thinking of using this as the roof block today. I do love a good mossy roof, like something overgrown with leaves and flowers on it. That is my jam. So I'm gonna try to make this work with the pale moss as well, because I really do love the texture of this moss. It is so, so cute. And since we don't have bone meal, we've got to collect this the old-fashioned way by just going ahead and grabbing a bunch of it while we're already here. Now let's go ahead and quickly check. How much do we have? We have 2.5 stacks. We'll leave it with that much for now, and maybe just, well, you know, I say that and then I want to grab some more immediately. We'll just grab a little bit more and then we'll head back over to the base location so we can start doing a little bit of our terraforming. And there are those orange flowers. Oh my gosh, they look so good. They almost remind me of like dandelions, but like glowing dandelions. They're so cool. I was wondering if it meant when they were orange that there was a creaking heart nearby, but I think it's just nighttime that makes these orange or like open, right? Yeah. Okay, well, I don't think there are any creaking hearts down here. I mean, we haven't looked at that tree yet, but I'd be getting my hopes up if I opened it up. But there could be a creaking heart in there. Oh, you know, I might as well just take a quick little peek. And of course not. Of course there's no creaking heart. Well, I did know that. I did call that. I guess if we wanted to do this, we could have like ensured that one might be in the trees by doing it on easy. I just didn't want to deal with getting armor. But let me know if these actually do spawn on peaceful. I'm very curious, and I have not Googled yet because I have been recording, but maybe I will Google. Ooh, some lilacs. Those are always so beautiful. These are one of my favorite Mizuno's flowers. I don't know why. They're just so, so stunning and elegant. Ooh, and some azalea tree stuff. Well, we will take all of that. I don't know if we're going to use it, but we will take it. Okay, before we leave, we've got almost 6 stacks of the wood. We've got over 3 stacks of the moss. We still don't have any sheep. Let's grab a little bit more of the carpet, because I do want to use a little bit of this carpet around as well. We might need moss for kind of detailing the front, like little yard thing that I'm planning on making. We'll just grab this too. And the other thing I do want to get is some of these oak leaves here, and also that one lilac that I missed. But I do want some oak leaves. I do love to build with a cute oak leaf every now and then. And this build, I'm sure, will be no exception. I don't care about the dark oak leaves, but just the regular oak leaves. These are actually my favorite leaves in the Mizuno's pack. The regular oak leaves, they are so, so pretty. And once we finish out this tree, that'll be definitely enough for the whole build today. And of course, we'll probably do like a little crop patch or something around it as well. We normally do something like that. Or like a little garden, so the extra oak leaves will come in handy. Also, once again, I am so sorry about my voice and the little voice cracks and stuff that I'm having. As I mentioned, I am still a little bit sick. I've been kind of recovering. I was sick for 2 weeks and I'm still a little bit sick. The cough and like the stuff in like the back of my throat, which is kind of TMA, and I'm so sorry. This is not very relaxing, but it's just been very persistent, and I'm hoping that I will be better soon. Usually when I get sick, I'm sick for like a few months, at least like 4 to 6 weeks. I'm really hoping that this doesn't turn into that, but based on my track record, it looks like it's probably going to. But as soon as we get to the top of this little section here, home sweet meadow. Now, these are home to some azure bluets and some poppies. We've got some pink trees around, which I love seeing, and we've got a bee's nest on that oak tree as well. Let's go ahead and get all of this stuff that we collected organized. Put all the wood away. And then we'll put away all of our moss and our flowers and leaves and stuff. That can all go in here. And over here, I'm going to go plant our spruce saplings because I don't really want any podzol right next to the house. And let's go ahead and kind of clear out a little bit of a spot right here for them, because sometimes they're weird if they don't have enough space, or if they have too much grass right next to them, they won't grow. So let's go ahead and just leave those there for now. And once we get rid of the rest of this stuff in our inventory, we could probably go ahead, like I said, and start doing a little bit of terraforming. I think we're going to go ahead and shave off some of that top area up there. So one thing we are a little bit low on is coal, and I don't know if we'll be back in any caves today, so we might as well go ahead and make some charcoal. We can just use some of this pale oak. We can always go grab more if we need it, but we're going to also need to make lanterns, and we're going to need to make campfires for the chimney and stuff. But also, I think I want to do campfires as well, the awnings over the windows, and that'll get quite expensive with charcoal and coal and stuff. Alright, so we're going to have to fill in some of this, and we're going to have to cut off some of this. So I guess we'll just start right here, and this is going to be the first part that we're kind of removing and smoothing out. Oh, there's bees. They're so happy in this like flowery meadow. I love that for them. And there I am. I'm just tearing this up for my own little house. It looks like it's almost noon as well, but they are so cute. I love Minecraft bees so much. But also just looking around at how beautiful this whole place is, there's so much potential for building in this area. If you guys want to build in this seed, I will make sure to include it in the description of the video, because there is a lot of beauty in this area. And we've got to figure out how far do we want to push this back really quick. Because we obviously do want a little bit of a stairway through here. We're going to need a little bit of extra space for that. And then maybe we can kind of build this out a little bit, just so that it's a little bit less awkward up there. You know, I don't know exactly if that's where I want everything to go yet, so we're just gonna get rid of some of that. I will come back to this, I promise. Let's figure out this spot up here first. So we're definitely gonna need to shave some of this back more, because that was just way too much space. And I think even from here, we're gonna have to like take back some more of this. This is one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft, though, is kind of shaping the land to be whatever you want it to be. Because that's the thing, a lot of people ask me, how do you find a place to build? And to be honest, the first thing that I would recommend is always checking out the seed that you want to use beforehand. But the second thing is that even if you find a place that you really like, with features you really like around, you're going to have to accept that no place is going to probably be 100% perfect. To get the terrain that you really want and the kind of building spot of your dreams, you are going to have to probably do some work, whether it's filling in a little bit of a pothole or bringing back a hill that comes out a little bit too far. It can really mess with your base plans if you don't do this, and honestly, I find it really rewarding and relaxing to just take away a little bit of dirt and place a little bit of dirt elsewhere and find a very, very wonderful place to build afterwards. Now, most of the terrain work that I do is actually similar to this, where it's just digging up a bunch of grass, but if you want to actually do some like custom terrain, that is something that I still really, really want to get better at. Now let's just take a step back here. That looks much, much better. It's a little bit more open. Let's go ahead and start filling this in as well, because we're going to need a nice flat space to build. And I am going to go ahead and get rid of all of this grass and flower stuff too, because I mean, we are going to need to empty this out to build here, which means we're probably going to have to get rid of that tree too, which I don't want to think about yet, because there's a cute little beehive attached to it. And this spot over here needs some work. We can start filling this in, but we also have some more stuff to remove. I get so distracted. I cannot like sit on just one thing that I need to do. I have to do 87 things at the same time. Otherwise, I feel like I'm not making progress. All right, let's get the last few blocks. That is looking a lot better. Yeah, we are definitely going to have to remove that tree, but I really don't want to have to. I just feel like it's gonna be in the way. All right, just gonna take a quick pop into FreeCam here, and that does look so much better. But I did mention that I want this to be quite a large house, and unfortunately, I just don't think we have the space yet. So we are gonna have to edit a little bit more, and we're gonna have to remove the tree. Maybe we could get some campfires under the beehive so we can move and craft a new beehive, you know? Or is it a bee's nest? I don't remember what the actual names for all of these things are, but if we make a campfire, then we can go ahead and drop it under the beehive and collect some honeycomb so we can craft a new one. And then we'll have to run away from the bees when we break the old hive, but as long as they don't sting us, we should be safe. There we go. Did I get it? No. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. It was hiding in the grass. All right, and let's head back over to our crafting station. Well, our crafting table. It's not a station. And we can make our own little beehive. We'll have to move this just slightly away. And I don't have silk touch, so eventually we'll have to break that campfire and we won't get anything in return for it. But for now, let's go ahead and do like a stripped log there. And we're just gonna break that. And break that. Oh, sorry. Sorry, bees. I'm sorry. I just need you to move. Your tree is in the perfect location for my new house. I'm so sorry. Oh, they are still mad. They are still pursuing. Just gotta keep running. If they don't sting us, they will not die. Oh, they're still mad though. They are very mad. Why are they still cute when they're mad? Just gonna keep running away so that they don't sting me and die. I don't want the bees to die. I just wanted them to move. And I don't have leads or anything. Oh, I think that they're not mad anymore. All right. So I can lead them back over to that beehive because now they're kind of over here. I'm sorry about that, bees. I did not mean to do that. Well, okay. That was kind of a lie. I did mean to do that, but I just needed you to move just slightly away. Which I realize is unfair to ask you since you are bees living in that tree before I got here. But have you ever heard of a YouTube thumbnail? Because this is like the perfect spot, and I'm so sorry that I have to tell you about this. You guys have BeeTube? Yeah, I bet there's a lot buzzing around on there. Oh my gosh. You know, sometimes do you ever make yourself cringe? You don't even mean to, but you just kind of do. Alright, come over here, bud. Your home address has changed. You are now living over here on Poppy Street instead of Oak Tree Street. Get in there, please. Don't make me feel even worse. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. And before I forget to do it, let's run over to our little campsite over here and make a new campfire for the bees. Because I don't know if we're going to use any like candles or anything in this build, but maybe we will. Maybe we'll want that. And what am I missing? I'm missing sticks. There we go. We can just go swap out the log with a campfire. Although I am going to put the campfire one block under the ground because it has occurred to me that I did not bring over any trapdoors. Which I will try to remember later on. But no promises. Now we've been alive in this world for almost an hour and I still haven't found any sheep yet. So let's try to do our best here. Oh my gosh, a baby donkey. But I want to look for some sheep so we can get a bed to sleep through the nights. I mean, I love the moonlight so much. There's a big old cave over there. And there's a big old ravine down there. Water ravine. I do love the Minecraft night so much, but sometimes I just really want the daytime, especially when I'm building. I feel like it's just easier. My tired old eyes definitely need a little bit of sunlight. And thank you. Hello, sheep. Did not realize that you guys were over here. That was pretty easy to find. Oh, that's a cool cliff. Okay. I do want to go explore over that way because I haven't seen any cows nearby in a while. I think the last time I saw them was in the forest. But I do want to grab a little bit of cows for some bookcases because I feel like those are always nice for decorative stuff. And also item frames. I kind of always forget about how good item frames are. But to breed cows, we're going to need some wheat. And since I don't know if we're going to find a village, let's go ahead and grab some water buckets so we can get an infinite water source up here going. We can go ahead and start our own little farm. I try not to rely on getting leads in these worlds because you never know if a wandering trader is going to spawn in the short time that you will be playing here. Sometimes for me it happens and sometimes it doesn't. But let's grab some water down here and oh my gosh, this water is so blue. Wait, that scared me. Why did I do that? That was very close. But the water is so blue and beautiful and magical. I really, really love it. Also, I don't know if we've talked about this yet, but in the most recent update, there is a new like losing air bubbles sound that happens when an air bubble goes down. And it's just so adorable. It's just like a little boop. I don't know why I made that noise. That's not really what it sounds like. Wow, okay, I have to parkour over here to the other side of the forest. Like, what is going on? I just want to see some cows. That way I know where to come back and look for them. Oh, there's a village there. Oh, that's beautiful in the distance there. It's such a warm light in like the cold, dark night. Also, that lava pool is very, very warm. The like ambient lighting from the shaders with the colored lighting is so pretty. And there's some cows right here in front of me as well. So I think I'm going to take these ones out though, just to get some preliminary leather. Because we can always get more. And they should be spawning in this plains. There should be some more around, but we have been very unlucky with the leather so far. There we go. Honestly, I complain about this every single time, but I really wish that there was another way to get leather. Whether it was like making a rotten flesh block or drying it out or something. I know that's like a common way to do it in modded. Oh, those are so pretty up there. Oh, and while we're out here, we better look for sugarcane as well. We're going to need some for bookcases. All right, let's see what treasures this village may hold. There is some sugarcane down here, which I will have to come back and grab because while the villagers are asleep, I want to go ahead and steal from them. Which I know does not sound great. But we've got a book, we've got some potatoes. Oh wait, we might also see some like some of the villager variants. Oh, like this one's a sheep. I had forgotten that this was even a thing in Mizuno's because for so long it didn't work for me, even with the mods that are working now for whatever reason. I don't know if there's just like an incompatibility with the old version or not, but I was so sad that I didn't have all of the animal villagers for so long. They just looked like little squirrels or something. Which one are you? Oh, look at, I think that's a bunny or a cat. Oh, no, it's a bunny. I wonder if he realizes that his ears were sticking through the wall. Oh, and we will take this stone cutter. We always need one of those. What else do we got going on here? Oh, it's a fox, but he's flashing different clothing. I'm very confused about what's happening. What is going on, dude? You know what? I don't even know what that's about. He's magical. This fox is normal. No flashing clothes. Okay, okay. There's an iron golem. Oh, we've got some emeralds. We've got lots of good stuff in this chest. Oh, and over here we've got a cow villager and 2 cow villagers. That one also changed his clothes. What is going on? Oh my gosh. All of the villagers are randomly changing clothes. I'm so scared. I don't need the brewing stand. Hello? Oh, you're like a little doggy. And I hear a cat as well. Hello! Hi, little angel. I don't think I have any river around here. Let me look around. You stick around, okay? Because I don't think that there's any river around here. I think this is like a flooded ravine, which won't have any water in it. Oh, but there's water over there. Okay, right over there. We'll go grab some. I guess there was also water on that side. Whoa, what is this house? Ooh, bookshelves. We will be taking those. Thank you very much, villagers. Anything upstairs? Nope, there's never anything upstairs in this. I'll take the lectern as well, just in case we have to roll for our Silk Touch villager. Yes, I'm going to get you some fish. Give me a moment. I genuinely don't think it's a frog crafting video unless I go and get an animal unnecessarily. But I don't know, having a pet in Minecraft just makes the world feel so much more fun and special. Alright, any fish? Yep, there we go. Alright, I'm sorry fishies, but I've got to get some salmon for this kitty. I'm so sorry. You are very cute though. I couldn't tell if any of those were like the alternate sizes. Like, these just look like all normal size fish. Oh, but that one's definitely super tiny. Okay, so this one does have alternate sizing as well. That's cool. I didn't realize that that wasn't a feature before, but it really adds a little bit of life to the water, even though it's just something so small. I'm really glad that they changed that. Alright, that should be enough fish. Whoa, did you guys see the light flash there on the sky? That was weird. That was very strange. I've never seen that before, but let's grab our fish and find that cat. Oh wait, I'll be quiet. Did you guys hear like the little bubbles popping for like when you're losing oxygen? I just noticed that like pretty recently in my hardcore world, and I think it's such a cute sound. Oh, okay. That was like the easiest time getting that cat ever. All right, so looking at our leather count, we got 2 leather and we got 13 books, which is not that much. So perhaps we can go ahead and bring some cows back to the base as planned. Wait, I am silly. I just realized that I saw hay bales in the village and we can use those to get those cows. I'm so silly. I completely forgot. And we also didn't get the sugarcane, so we'll have to get that too. I got distracted by the cat and also by the weird fox villagers changing their clothes constantly. Yeah, cat, I agree. That is meow. But I don't remember where I saw those hay bales. I think that they were over by the farm somewhere. Hello, Mr. Fox. And another fox. And he changed his clothes again in the streets. That was wild. But here we go. Here are the hay bales. And we'll grab those. And now we can go ahead and continue on our little journey over here. Didn't I see sugarcane over this way? I'm pretty sure that I did. I just can't make any jumps. Was it over here? I feel like it was over by the water, right? You know, my brain is kind of lagging right now. I'm trying very hard not to breathe too hard into my mic, but my nose is a little bit stuffy. I'm so sorry that I'm complaining, by the way, in this video about being sick. I know that I could not record if I wanted to, but I really want to get a long play recorded. A lot of people have been wanting one, and I want to make one as well. It's so much fun. All right, now that we've got that, we can plant that back at home, and we'll get a little bit of this wheat going. And we can go and get those cows. It doesn't seem like it's that far to our base, so this shouldn't be too bad. And there are a couple of cows further over that way. So these ones right here, we could just kind of get rid of. Oops. It is so embarrassing to miss an axe shot. It is like actually so weird. But yeah, the cows that I saw are over there, so I can get rid of the rest of these ones. I really wish that we didn't have to do this to get bookcases, but this is the only way, I think, besides raiding 1,000,000 villages, which isn't really that, you know, doable in a comforting, cozy, relaxing long play. I mean, not that killing cows is a comforting sound at all. I personally hate it, but you know, we just don't have time here for, you know, traveling thousands of blocks looking for enough stuff to get 6 bookshelves or so. Alright, I don't really care about the sheep following us. I don't really need them right now. We do have a couple over by our house if we do want to grab them, but we do need these cows, so come on, y'all. Let's head up this mountain towards my base. You guys, you can do it. I promise you that you can do it. The cat can do it, you could do it. Yeah, let's go this way. What am I getting myself into here? This is going to be such a long walk home, but that's okay. Oh, there's another cow. Hello. There's another one up here. Let's try to get, let's try to get these 4. Then we can start breeding a little bit faster. Come on, cows. Everyone up this way. Oh, there's a couple of other cows right over there. Do I want to grab one of those too? Yeah, we can grab this one as well. All right, everyone, back on track. Come over here. Hello? Are you interested in the wheat? Yes, okay, good. Everyone, back on track. We're gonna go through the cherry grove. It's a beautiful biome. You will all love it. But we do not live there, so we will be going through this biome. All right, up we go. Oh, we lost one. Oh, but we gained 2, and we gained a baby one as well. Okay. All right, everyone, through the cherry grove we go. You know, someday I would really like to make maybe like a little bit of a mini series in this biome or something. It is such a pretty place to live, especially here in the Mizuno's texture pack with all these beautiful little pink flowers on the ground. Oh, we are losing another one. Come over here, please. Bob. Yes, you are. Please don't stray from the group. We cannot lose another one. Thank you. Your wife, Elizabeth, would be very upset if we lost you, Bob. I guess it is kind of funny to think of yourself being a little tour guide through the different biomes of Minecraft when you're carrying around all of these animals, or leading them around, I should say. Maybe it'll be a little bit easier in the third-person view. Come on, everyone. Bob, please stop staring off blankly and get with the group. Thank you. We're a cohesive unit, Bob. You gotta stick with us. And that was the cherry grove biome. So beautiful. Oh no, there's some sheep ahead. Okay, everyone, act natural. We won't let them join our group, don't worry. They do like wheat as well, but if they come near us, well, I've got a plan. Hey, Bob. Come on. It's not funny, mister. You know, it would be really cool if Minecraft one day made wolves able to, you know, herd cows and sheep. But it would not be a bad thing if a wild wolf came over. Because we've got to get these sheep away from us. No, Bob, Elizabeth, that wasn't for you. It's, see, cows are safe, but not sheep. Because we don't want any sheep in the cow pen. See, we're all cool. Everyone's cool. Nothing to worry about. All right, I think we live over there across this little ravine, so we've got to go kind of around over there. A little bit of a longer journey than I was hoping for, but I didn't really want to take the cows all the way down and then all the way up the side of the cliff. I really thought that that might be a little bit more painful than just doing it this way. All right, let's go ahead and come down here into the woods. This is going to probably be the longest part, is keeping them all together throughout the woods. And I don't know what I was looking for, but my inventory is pretty full. That's definitely true. Oh, I think we lost one again. Come on. Thomas, let's go. This is always a process that I am not looking forward to in Minecraft, just because it takes so long. You know what? I think I'm actually going to go ahead and switch back to first person because I was getting a little bit dizzy from the third person. I don't know why that is. I just sometimes get a little bit dizzy and motion sick from Minecraft now. I've been trying to turn off view bobbing, which has helped, but it kind of looks like I'm floating through the air. Get over here, Tom. Get over here. Wow, okay, that just came from a place that was like an angry mom yelling at their kid in a store. What? I don't know, sometimes these cows are just annoying. They remind me of children running around a store, doing whatever they want. Get over here. We're almost there though. Everyone, you will come towards this way. We have all made it this far. You will go to the end with me. Well, I don't care that your feet hurt. My feet hurt. My head hurts. You guys are all mooing constantly. What? What was that? What do you have to say? Yeah, that's what I thought. You know, I don't like you in particular. As soon as you joined the herd, I knew we were gonna have issues. Yeah, you in particular, and your husband, Tom, Elizabeth. You're both troublemakers. All right, everyone, we're on the final stretch. Almost there. Keep it moving. Haha, get it moving. No, all cows this way. Come on. We're missing one. Where is the last one? Hello? Okay, we are definitely missing at least one cow because I only have 4 or 5 over here. So let's see, where are they? Oh, there's a trail ruin right here. What? I don't think we're gonna have time to do anything with that today, but that's funny. Oh, there she is. Betty, get over here. Get over here, Betty. You and your husband, Bob, and Tom and Elizabeth have just been nothing but trouble. Everyone line up. And I still cannot believe that we found that trail ruin. That would actually be such a cool thing on a tour of the forest to like go and see like an ancient ruin, but you guys have been just nothing but trouble today, so we're not going to see it today. Especially think of the child. You're setting a terrible example for the child, but in any case, lecturing's done. Everyone climb, 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 climb. We're all good? Yes. Okay, we're gonna climb up this side of this mountain. Now it is important everyone stay together. Bob, thank you. And now we could probably just dig a little bit of a helping staircase because cows are not the best animals to climb with. And this could probably help them a little bit. And no one will see this anyways because it's kind of behind the house anyways, so we will be good. Alright, just a few more blocks up until the top of the meadow area. This will be good. Everyone continue going up with me. Up, up, up. Everyone up. Gotta give you guys some more room so you're not pushing each other off the mountain. That would be terrible. Alright, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cows. Okay, where's mommy and baby cow? There's the cat. Mama and baby cow. Okay, there's mama cow. Where's the baby? Oh, the baby's over there. Oh my gosh, the baby fell and no one even noticed. I bet Tom and Elizabeth pushed the baby down. They were like, no, you're not going up there. We're the cows. Everyone up. Oh my god, all of the cows are so annoying. They might be worse than camels. I feel like that's a really... Oh my... Okay. This is getting overwhelming. All big cows come up. And we're gonna make a little bit of a cow hole right here. Everyone, it will get into the cow hole. All cows. Yes, this is part of the tour. I don't know. You're not getting your money back. I'm sorry. Alright. Little orange cat, you watch them. Make sure that they don't go anywhere. And all the other cows and the baby cow, everyone up. Bob, are you like trying to be helpful now? Because you're not really helping. You're not doing anything. You're just annoying. You're all very annoying. Everyone up. Okay, into the cow hole. Everyone into the hole. Even you, baby. I'm sorry. It's probably a little bit uncomfortable. There's no personal space in there, but I promise I will give you guys a home later on. Okay. Whew. That is done for now. And later I will build them an official pen, I promise. But for now, we are just going to ignore them because I'm overstimulated. I think instead, what I'm going to do is go ahead and get rid of all of these snowballs. Can you believe all the things that I've had to go through already? And what I want to do is make a infinite water source here with our 2 water buckets that we made. And I want to go ahead and get some of our sugarcane planted and growing. And we should do our crops too, but I don't have a hoe yet. And I don't have one over here, but we can make one. There we go. Let's just hoe out a little bit of an area over here. This is just going to be temporary, just so we can start growing. Sorry, orange cat, but what are you doing? We'll get our wheat seeds planted first so that way we can breed our cows more easily. And then we do have some other crops that we picked up in the village as well. So we've got some potatoes and carrots. And I don't think we picked up any beetroot or anything, but I feel like these 3 crops are going to be more than enough for our little meadow house. Now let's go ahead and drop all of our stuff that we picked up on our little adventure. Oh, you know what I just thought of? We do need those trapdoors for over by the beehive. Oh my gosh, I couldn't remember the name of the bee's house. I almost said bee house, actually. But we do have to go ahead and put this over there so that the bees are safe. I thought that that cat was a creeper for a second, even though it's on peaceful. Why am I like this? Cute, that's adorable. And we can finally get rid of this tree now. Unfortunately, while I am doing this, I am kind of noticing the beauty of this tree. This is probably one of the prettiest Minecraft trees that I've ever seen generated in a world before. This is the sort of tree that you want when you're planting decorative trees around your base and you just really want a nice tall tree. But you never get that. You only get like the short ones that you're like, oh, I'll try to dress this up a little bit with some stairs and fences and stuff, but it just never really looks as good as these very tall trees that apparently just spawn wherever I want to build my house. All right, let's just make sure. Did we get everything? There we go. All right, we've got some dirt over here as well. Now, this is a nice little space out here in front for a pathway, but I think it's probably going to make the most sense if we curve this level outwards a little bit just to give us a little bit more space to build on. We'll leave that for now. Orange cat, please move. I'm sorry, I don't want to be rude, but please move. Thank you. And then we'll just get rid of all of that and fill this in with some dirt. That way we have enough room to actually build the house without removing any more of the dirt that is over on the side. You know, I was just thinking, this is probably the first time that some people are ever going to be watching one of my long plays or one of my videos in general, and they're gonna think I am so unhinged because of this video. I'm so sorry. My brain is lagging. Also, I tend to sort of play long plays as if I'm having a conversation with an old friend in Discord, but also kind of just all the random stuff I would say if I was playing by myself too. So you just don't get like the polished only version of frogcrafting. You also get the unhinged singing to herself at 2 a.m. version. Let's fill up that right here. And I think this is a good amount of space for our house. Now, speaking of house, I don't have a floor plan, so let's go ahead and try to plan one right now. So if we start here, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. Then maybe bring this back by 2, 3, and then do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let me just make sure this works in my head. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So that would be the front facade, and then there would have to be like a side bit and obviously also a back bit. First, let's get all of this foliage that's in the way out of the way though, because it's kind of hard for me to count when I'm trying to break this. I lose count very, very easily. All right, there we go. And let's come over here to the side first. So this should be easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I want to do one more. 7. Yeah, that would be a 7 by 7. Okay, I think that that's okay. All right, and let's go over to this other side of here and kind of bring this side back. So this would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. That might have to come back another one. That would be 3, right? Oh, it's 4. Okay. 2, 3, and 4. And then this will, yeah, it's gonna have to come back a little bit more. But there we go. Okay, now that is kind of like a big T shape, a sideways T. I think I like that. All right, now we are going to need the stone cutter coming up here in a moment. So let's go ahead and grab that out and then get rid of some more of this stuff in our inventory. Sorry, cat. You're gonna have to move. I need to get in that chest. Need all of the cobbled deep slates. We're gonna use pale oak logs here as well. Don't think I'll need any spruce yet. And let's go ahead and make a bed. What color should we make this bed though? That is the question. What color are these closed eye blossoms? They are gray. Okay, we'll do a gray bed. I like that. Okay, let's sleep. Our first night slept since we got in this world an hour ago. Okay, we slept for the first time and I am back with a cup of tea. I just went and brewed a fresh cup of tea for myself here. And what were we doing? Oh, that's right. We were getting ready to start on our house. So we'll grab our crafting table and we'll leave the cat down here for now. You can go right on to the bed. And let's head up over here to the top. Oh, I love that sunlight from the morning sun there. That's so beautiful. All right. Okay, we've got to drop down our stone cutter and let's change all of these into deep slate bricks. Those are going to be the main things that I want to use here. I don't think I want to use any of the other deep slate. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ooh, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I want this to be 5 tall, and then we'll fill it in on the bottom with the deep slate bricks. And across this way as well. And that last block there, although I might need to put some blocks up there on the top. And let's go ahead to the other way. It looks a little bit better from this side with the sun directly on it, although the color of the log next to the deep slate bricks I think is related to the position of the sun, like the sunrise. And if we let it get to the noon color, I think that'll look a lot better. So then let's do this again, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then we'll go here and then fill that in. Now, as I mentioned, I don't really have a plan for this, so we're just going to kind of take it each step of the way. We're just going to be freehanding as we go along, and whatever we don't like, we can always change as we go. Let's bring up this, and then we've got to put another layer, because this one's also going to be 5 high. This is going to be quite a big house. And let's go ahead and get some of this side wall put in. I don't exactly know where I want all the windows and the entry doorway to be yet, so we're just going to play that by ear as well. You know, actually I always get a little bit surprised in these scenarios when I'm building up a house in a brand new Longplay world, because I normally wait until like day 50 or later in my main world to actually build my house, because I normally need a ton of different blocks. But you can really make a simple starter house in just a few days with just a few things around your world, you know? I feel like I always have this pressure to make these like big elaborate builds for myself. And sometimes it's nice to return to your roots and just build something cozy and small and comfy with just a few simple materials from your world that you can get in their very first few days. It kind of hits different. That's why I like doing these long plays. Sometimes it's nice to just jump into a world and build something small, comfy, and cozy without worrying about making it a mega build. Okay, and here there's too much brick. I think that's the middle right there. Hold on. Yeah, I think that is 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, yeah, there we go. That is the middle. We'll add another pillar there. But what I meant to say here was that I've been trying to push myself a little bit more in my hardcore world over on the main series on my channel. And sometimes that can be a little bit stressful, and I'm trying to build bigger and get out of my comfort zone and build with gradients. And this is just all stuff I never really considered doing before, so it's a little tough. I'm still learning. I'm still kind of in that process of really trying out new things. And even though I'm kind of struggling on that journey sometimes, it's nice to remind myself that I can always, you know, do something small, comfy, and cozy as well. And that not everything has to be a mega project in one day. Even though I'd love to get to the point where I can consistently do mega projects and build big castles and things like that pretty consistently. All right, let's go ahead and add some like pop out kind of stuff right here on the front of the house. And then what I really want to do is go up again like 5 more for the second floor. And then in between here, we're going to add oak, the pale oak planks, sorry. In between. And then we'll go get the front side also done, this like little edge over here as well. And pop that out, and we'll do the back side as well. But I have grown a lot as a builder, especially in this last year, and I really want to push myself to grow even further this year. It's just something that I feel like I really want to do, you know? Oh, almost jumped too far there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, let me focus up here for a moment while I build and get this frame done, and then I will bring you back for some more yapping. All right, coming back in here, sorry for the jump scare for my voice, but we're gonna go ahead and stack up some more of these pale oak logs, which I always want to say dark oak or just regular oak, but once we get all of these in, we're gonna go ahead and strip these and get rid of these pale oak planks as well. So all of the ones in between the beams are gonna be stripped, so it'll be kind of like a white wall. And yeah, there you go. You can kind of see what we're going for there. Let's take another step back here. Oh yeah, that's cute. I like that a lot. Now, this bottom part still looks a little bit weird to me. It would probably look better with some polished basalt, but there is another portal over there. I really don't want to have to go to the nether if we don't have to. I'm going to sit on it for now, and then if we have to go there later, we can. But for now, we will just go ahead and, well, replant some more of our sugarcane, which I don't really know how this is going to work. Hold on. I need to make more space. Yeah, let's put some water down in here, and then we can go ahead and replant our sugarcane. Not the most efficient sugarcane farm that I have ever made, but it'll do for now. And before we start, how much? That is not the right chest, neither is that. We have 44 spruce logs. I am going to go ahead and grab some extra spruce from over there. Luckily, both of our big spruce trees have grown in, so we can go ahead and just grab all of that delicious and beautiful spruce wood from right over here. I still don't think I've ever made a single build in the last few years where I didn't use at least a tiny little bit of spruce. Though I am trying to use more of other woods as well. In my hardcore world, I'm using a lot of jungle wood as well. Which is kind of different for me because I don't normally use jungle wood when I use the Mizuno's texture pack because I don't really like the texture of the jungle wood and how it looks. I mean, it's still pretty, it's just not my favorite. But I actually really do love vanilla jungle wood. It is such a pretty color, and ever since Castaways SMP, where I used it for the first time when I lived in a jungle for the first time, I've really enjoyed that wood. So if you made it this far into the long play, tell me, what are your guys' favorite wood and least favorite wood? My least favorite wood is probably... Ooh, that's a good question. Probably acacia, but it's not because I don't like it. It's just my least used, I guess I would say. And obviously my most favorite is definitely spruce wood, but I'm also a big fan of dark oak, mangrove, regular oak. I really like both of the nether woods, although, you know, with the talk of maybe one day getting an end update, I really hope that we get a green and a purple wood. And for green wood, I really want something kind of like matcha colored. I don't want anything like too green, but just something kind of light. And then for a purple, I either want like a royal purple or like a lavender. I want something that can go like next to amethyst. But also I really want a lavender as well. And a royal blue would be so cool too. And while we're on the topic of things that we want added to Minecraft, I still really want a tool belt. I really want like a item that you maybe can equip or put in your first slot or something. And you can swap tools. Maybe it has like a few slots. You can put your pickaxe and shovel and an axe in there, and then those all take up one slot instead of multiple slots on the hotbar. I feel like as a builder, that would help some of the inventory problems so much. I mean, not the biggest thing that would help, but it would help a little bit at least. I also sort of hope that one day we get like upgradable chests, maybe like iron chests or something. I know that that's like such a modded idea, and that's not maybe something that Minecraft would ever go for, but I personally think I would love an upgraded chest system. Okay, maybe this is going too far, but even just upgrading barrels or something, you know? Just having more storage options and more storage space would be so helpful, especially once you get into those big projects. I also still have not given up on my hope for one day having a... Oh my gosh, the bat sounds is so annoying. But one day having a wood cutter that's similar to a stone cutter, that would help, you know, craft trapdoors and stuff easily. I thought that the bats would be up here, but maybe it's underneath? Oh yeah, there's like a whole cave underneath here. Yeah, let's go ahead and just take down some torches over there and light that up, because I can't stand Minecraft bat noises. I know some people do like them, and I am so happy for you that you do, but for me they are so annoying. They are actually one of my biggest jump scares in this entire game, and I don't think that they're meant to be my biggest jump scare in this game. Like, creepers and skeletons and stuff, they don't scare me nearly as much as bats do. And it's just because they come out of nowhere making all these squeaking noises. And, well, these ones are a little bit weird looking. Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, thank you. Just go away, please. Thank you. Oh, please. Please, you're making me look very silly right now, please. Alright, I'm just gonna stop talking. Oh my gosh. Didn't end up killing him in one hit there. That is so embarrassing. Alright, where did you go? Okay. There we go. Oh! One shot! One kill! Like we're a Widowmaker main. Wow, I did not mean to out myself as a former Overwatch player there, but if you didn't know already, yes, I used to play a lot of Overwatch back in the day. It was actually the first game that I ever really picked up that was a competitive game. Hi, Dorito. My dog is coming to say hello. Hi, buddy. Oh, there's another bat. Get him. Thank you. But those competitive days are long behind me now. And now I just very badly fail to kill bats on Minecraft. Now let's just get a couple more torches down here so no more of these bats spawn. I don't really mind if they are around us anywhere else. I just don't want them like right under the house because that sound is just annoying to me. Alright, skipping slightly ahead there because I was coughing quite a bit and I just am gonna cut all of that out. We did pick up another emerald, so we can go ahead and put that away and empty some of this other stuff out of the inventory as well. Actually, you know what? Let's head over and go feed our cows. I don't know why I put the spruce in my hands. Like, we don't need that. Where were they, though? I know that they were back over towards this area, but that's not it. Oh, here they are. Hello. All right, I think everyone has eaten. And yep, there's some baby cows coming in already. Okay. And I think that that baby cow that we had down there grew up because I did use 6 pieces of wheat there. The house does look a little bit weird with that whole side over there being flat, but hopefully I can fix that once we are actually building up the stuff on the sides of the house. I sometimes will pop out those little bits on the edges as well, but I don't know if I'm gonna have enough wood to do all of that. For some reason, while I was thinking and talking and walking, I thought I might need something from down there, but I don't think I do. I think we can just continue on torching up some of this place really quick. And then let's go ahead and maybe water bucket up to the 2nd floor and start putting in the rest of the wall. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. Anyways, let's go ahead and start putting in some of the rest of the walls here. This is actually my favorite part of making a build, and that's filling in the walls. I don't know why. I don't care about doing the interior. I don't care about doing the roof. I don't care about doing anything else, but filling in the walls, that's my favorite part of building. And I did not mean to place all of those random torches, but we will pick those up later. All right. There we go. Let's continue on. Wait, hold on. Where was the middle? It's right here. So then this will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another window right here. And then another window right there. Something about this looks a little bit odd to me, though. Looks like one side just has more blocks than the other. That can't be right. Did I count this wrong when I was counting earlier? I mean, that's a possibility. Okay, that's 5 on that side, so that is correct. And over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this was in the right place. Oh, because it pops out on the front, it becomes 6 instead of 5. So I just have to... No, I can keep that there. I'd probably just have to rethink how I want to do these windows in the middle. And then just do 2 1s with a 2 in the middle. Yeah, I think that'll just be how it has to go. And then we can go ahead and add the top of the window. I just wanted to make sure that there was no torches there. I want to accidentally remove one. Oh, not there. One below. Yep. Oh. Not having feather falling means we're going to be breaking our ankles a lot. Maybe I should just put in a staircase or something already. Maybe we'll get to that. I don't know. Alright, let's head up there. And I want to go ahead and grab this. And I want to grab the other one as well. There we go. And we'll pick up... Where did that go, actually? Oh, it's still up there. Okay, I will get that in a moment. We don't have to worry about that right now. Let's grab this. Yep, there we go. You know, I was wondering maybe if we could put a staircase out here or something, but I think it'll be better on the inside. So let's go around. I don't know why I didn't just jump through the window on that side. That probably would have been faster. Let's go ahead and just put in a temporary staircase right here to get up to that 2nd floor. And now I am thinking I might just take a quiet moment for myself in the video at this moment just to conserve my voice a little bit. So let's hopefully get through all of this stuff putting in all of the walls for the upper level, and then I'll bring it back so we can work on the next part. All right, coming back in here, thank you so much for letting me take a quick little break. I was sipping my tea and really enjoying the building vibes. So let's go ahead and remove this temporary staircase. Now, as you might have seen, I added in a room for a bay window back here on this back wall. So this right here, this is going to be our bay window. And then we have windows on the front, and I think this is where the bed will be. Up in the second floor, and that'll be some kind of like, you know, bedroom area. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We need to put in the floor for the second floor, and we also need to put in the stairs for the second floor. So I want to kind of start that out with a couple of spruce beams. And in between these, I want to do some either spruce planks or spruce slabs. I'm thinking spruce planks just to keep it all one even size. But I don't know if I'm going to have enough pale oak to finish the house once the roof is on, because we're going to have to fill in the top of the roof part with pale oak, and we've only got like 46 left. Same with spruce. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough spruce, but luckily we can just go and chop some more. This is quite a big house compared to what I originally thought it would be. And then yeah, let's go ahead and start getting these spruce planks in between all of the beams. And I think I like that a little bit more than slabs because you can put the lanterns on the planks. Obviously not on the slabs if they are a top slab. And when you do this kind of floor, it doesn't make sense to do a bottom slab because you don't get the depth from the bottom that you're really hoping for. Oh, did not mean to place that there. All right, so then we got one, not like that, yeah. I'm trying not to strip that log unnecessarily. All right, let's get these all filled in for our floor, and then we're gonna go ahead and bring back the spruce planks as well. And there we go. We've got a whole floor in for the upper level. I really, really like that actually. And then these are gonna need to be filled in. That way they don't look super awkward from the outside. But let's double check. I don't know. Does that look awkward from the outside? Let's just remove it really quick. Does it look awkward? Yeah, I think it did. All right, I think I like it better filled in, but this may change again. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and make some trap doors, and we'll make a couple of slabs as well. And I want to go ahead and start detailing these bits underneath this little edge over here. And we'll put the torch back in our offhand so we can actually see. Yeah, that is cute. And you know what? Let's just actually go sleep. And while we're down here, let's go ahead and get the sugarcane replanted. We've got quite a bit of it down here. I haven't checked on it in a moment. There we go. That'll be enough. And we will ignore the crops for now because I don't really need them yet, and I just don't want to deal with them at this moment. Because we still have quite a bit of house building to do. We'll put the same kind of supports on here as we did on the other side. And that is cute. I don't know if I'm 100% sold on the spruce with this color combo, but it is cute. Why? I was like, where are my wood recipes? And then I realized I was in the stone cutter. There we go. It is raining again, of course. And I think we're just coming up on a little bit over an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes, something like that in the video. So I just want to take a moment and remind everyone to make sure you're taking care of yourselves. I do a little bit of a self-care reminder in most of my long plays. A lot of people have said that they really, really like those, and I also really like them. But if you haven't stood up today, if you haven't stretched today, if you haven't taken your meds, had something to eat, had some water, or whatever you're going to be sipping on today. Oops, I did not mean to do that. But just a good reminder, make sure that you're taking care of yourself and taking care of your body as well. And let's get rid of these spruce here really quick. We do need to go ahead and add some more to the windows up here, I think to match the ones on the first floor, but we will worry about that in a moment. Let's head downstairs. So obviously this will be kind of like furnaces, crafting, storage, and I don't know, maybe some seating and stuff down here. And then upstairs we'll have the bedroom, and then maybe like a cozy kind of like reading area or study area. I don't 100% know yet. This is kind of a big space for a long play, so we're gonna have to kind of work this out as we go. Okay, just jumping ahead a little slightly because I was standing in one place for a moment as I was coughing. But we're gonna go ahead and start putting on the roof on the house. Right now, I am planning on doing just a simple stair roof, but I don't know if it's going to be possible to link up the roofs correctly if I do it the way that I am trying to do it now. So we might have to go ahead and tear down the roof on this side, at least on the bigger side. And that'll be something that we do if we have to. I just don't want it to look weird or awkward. And right now it's fine, although we do need to fill in that top bit. I completely forgot to do that after I noted it earlier. But all of these windows up here are going to need to get a extra little bit of the pale oak. And I only have like 45 left. And we also have to fill in the kind of upper parts of where the attic would be, or the top part of the roof would be as well. Oh, nope, not there. And I don't think 37 is going to be enough for the front, back, and side for that. We'll have to probably go get some more. And I did forget to do this bay window, so we'll do that one as well. Okay, there we go. Now we can continue to focus on... Oops. That's not where I meant that water to go. There we go. But now we can continue to focus on the stair roof that we were making. And I've got the moss already. I will have to probably make some more slabs and more stairs, but that's okay. And like I said, this is just going to be a simple stair roof, at least for now. We're just going to go up one stair at a time. So stair, upside down stair, stair, upside down stair until we get to the middle point. Then we'll put a upside down stair looking out. And then probably a slab on top. But for now, we're just going to ignore that. Bring these stairs all the way across. Oops. That's going to fall. That's fine. Never mean to do that. Sometimes I misplace blocks. I think it's because I'm trying to place them too quickly and my brain doesn't always register where my mouse is looking. I don't know. Let me know. Are you guys also chronic block misplacers? I don't know if that's a word. I feel like this is something that actually happens a lot in Minecraft though. Even when I'm just placing dirt in a flat plane, I can misplace a block. I don't even know how that's possible. Like I'll stack up two dirt on top of each other instead of place them next to each other for some reason. Alright, and then let's slab across this. I hope that we have enough slabs, but I don't actually know if we are going to. We should though, we should be fine. I also think it's weird in general how I build roofs because I'm constantly like going from one side to the other, like up, 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 up. I don't know why I do that way. I don't know if you guys have noticed that or not, but I feel like it's so obvious when I look at my own content, you know, and I'm like, why do I always do it that way? But I have to do it that way. That way it's like even in the middle, and I know it's even in the middle. I can't be the only one with weird building quirks out there though. So if you guys have any, let me know what they are in the comments because I'm very, very curious. All right, just thinking about this here though, that side is so much smaller like over there than this is. So we're gonna have to change up that staircase, or the roof I meant, on the other side for sure. So let's actually go ahead and just start tearing this down. That way we can reuse these stairs for this other bit. It feels like a little bit of a wasted effort, but that's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and swap this out for something that fits a little bit better with the aesthetic of the roof that we want to have. And I want this roof on this like angle to be the higher point. I want the other roof to be the lower point. I think the only way we're going to accomplish the roof style that I want is if we go up with full blocks. So we're going to get rid of all these stairs, and on this upside down stair here, we're going to place a full block. And then we're going to go up again with another full block, and then we're going to kind of repeat that with two more full blocks. Is that too high? No, I think that's okay. So we'll do that again here, and then a full block and another. Get rid of that one again. Oh, sometimes I don't like being up on the Minecraft roof. I'm a little bit afraid of heights. Even though I know that it's a fictional height, in real life I am so scared of heights. Yeah, so we'll come up like that into the center, and then we're gonna get rid of all of those extra blocks that kind of help us connect the different pieces. And there we go. Now we just have to reproduce that on the front side as well, and then we can connect the rest of the roof with the stairs on the side as we were intending to do. But I like that kind of pitch. That is a very nice roof. Yeah, so like I said, let's get rid of the rest of these stairs so we can use them on the other side. We'll leave that one. I almost destroyed it because I was like, wait a second. I don't know if I need that. But we do need it. We're going to need a little bit more spruce planks as well. We're just going to mirror that same shape. Then get rid of all these bits in the middle. And get all of these pieces down here too. I hope it is tall enough. It should be. This should be... Oh, you know, I thought it was going to look weird, but it actually doesn't. And this house is sort of giving me dark academia vibes right now. I don't normally build in this aesthetic because I feel like I'm not that great at it, even though I do like the aesthetic a lot. So let me know what you guys think. If you think that this is kind of like a dark academia build, or it's not really cottagecore, at least not yet. Everything I build has a little bit of that touch of whimsy though, so maybe it'll end up being that way. Okay. Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna be like shorter than the other side. Perfect. And we will just bring this over to here for now, and then we'll go ahead and connect that later. Now we're going to go ahead with our pale moss, and I want to fill in all of the sections of the roof with the pale moss. Wait, this side is only one high. When it goes this direction, it's only one high. I forgot. Oh my gosh, misplacing blocks again. Someone count how many times I misplaced blocks in this video. I'm just kidding. You do not have to rewatch this video to count how many times I misplaced a block. That would be ridiculous. But in the last 5 minutes, it's definitely been at least 3 times. Maybe 4, maybe 12. Honestly, it feels like 12. But I cannot confirm nor deny. Alright, let me focus up here, and I'm going to get the rest of this roof filled in, at least on this side. I don't know if I'm going to have enough pale moss to do the whole thing, but we will see. Okay, for this very top bit here, I'm going to bring across a line of spruce planks to give a little bit of shape to the frame of the roof. But then on top, I definitely want to do some kind of slab trapdoor pattern, just because I feel like it looks a little bit more interesting on the roof than just leaving, well, spruce planks by themselves. Now, I don't know, like I said, if I'm going to have enough to do this side. We only have 37. I don't think that there's any more down in our chest either. I'll have to check. I mean, in general, though, that's okay because we're going to have to go get more pale oak anyways. But, oh yeah, we do not have enough. We literally just had enough for literally one part. Okay. Oh, we do have a little bit more pale moss here. This might be enough to finish it all. Alright, let's get up here and place all these blocks. Oh yeah, this will definitely be enough to finish this. It's not too much left that we need to do. Oops. But we still need a little bit extra for the out front area as well. And we also need to put some moss carpets up here and stuff too. So we'll just have to see how much of that we have. Oh, I already had 40 in my inventory. I didn't even realize that. Whoops. But this is so cute. I love the little florally part that it does. That is so adorable. Now, I don't want these absolutely everywhere, but I want them on a nice portion of the roof. That way it just gives a little bit of flowery goodness to the rooftop. Yeah, I really love that. That is so cute. Oh, not done here though. Alright, somehow we're gonna have to get on the other side of the roof. Probably just climb up with some planks here. Okay, and over on this side of the roof, I want to do the same thing. I'm just going to add a bunch of moss carpets down so that the flowers kind of climb up and creep up the roof. We're going to add these kind of a little bit randomly. And then if I need to remove any later while I'm placing like leaves and flowers and stuff, we always can. And even though we won't see this side, we can't forget this side because that would just be silly. Oh, there goes all the rest. I'm actually glad that I made those extra moss carpets because these are amazing in the Modern Mizuno's pack. Oh my goodness, they are so good. All right, let's go ahead and hop down here. We'll remove this little pillar of spruce planks. And I think to skip through the rest of this rain and the night, we'll go ahead and go down to our cat on the bed and get some sleep. Hi, buddy. And if I turn, we should have a rainbow. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful sight first thing in the morning after such a rainy night. I will say that the rainbow after rain is one of my favorite features of complementary shaders. Between that and the actual glowing ores and now the glowing armor trims, which is a new feature, those are probably like my top features. But the rainbows after rain, definitely a big one for me. All right, let's get all of these crops replanted. We are going to need a bunch of these later for a little bit of a crop patch that we're going to build outside. Just because I feel like this sort of gives farmhouse vibes. And I'm not going to call it a farmhouse, but it can have a little bit of farmhouse stuff going on, you know? Okay, I've just dumped off everything in my inventory so we can go get some more wood. But before that, I want to breed some cows again. And we really need to get some extra details on the edge of this house. It is looking a little bit bare and boring. But that is a future frog crafting problem. Right now, our main goal, I just want to get the cows bred up again. Hello. I'm so sorry. I'm going to build you guys a little pen soon, I promise. Yeah, it'll be great. I promise. Wow. All right. And like I said, we're going to go back over to the Pale Garden. I need some more wood to fill in the little bits of the roof. And probably for the inside as well. You know, I'll probably need some to like make some walls in certain places on the second floor. So let's go ahead and go grab some. You know, you'd really think that over 5 stacks of wood for a house would be enough, but it's not. It's never enough. I always undergather, and this is why I try to overgather. It probably would have been fine if I wasn't using the stripped logs, but the stripped logs always kind of eat up your resources really, really fast. All right, let's go ahead. Will this be the tree that we find a creaking heart? Probably not. No, it doesn't look like it. That's okay. We might be giving up on our creaking heart dreams a little bit, but that's completely fine. We can still build a very beautiful house without one. And we have almost gone through this entire diamond axe already. Oh, wait, that's kind of weird. I don't think that was meant to happen. I wonder how that happens if it just didn't connect the texture right. I don't know. Very, very strange. I've never seen that in any of the other like tall moss thingies. Is it creeping moss? Is that the word for it? I don't know. But just to be safe with all of this stuff, we're gonna grab some more of this too. Because I do feel like we are going to need this a little bit for like in front of the house. I want to put a little bit of it out there as well. And I don't think I want any of those other hanging moss things. I'm not using any of the leaves, so I feel like if I was using the leaves, I would definitely want it though. But oak leaves, my beloved. Don't get me wrong though, I think that the pale oak leaves are beautiful. They just aren't really giving the vibe that I want because I want to play into the green tones of the pale moss rather than the like pale tones. Also, I'm a big fan of the fact that we haven't heard all of those like squirmy noises that this biome normally has. Or maybe we have and I just haven't noticed it. I don't know. I'm trying not to listen because this biome normally is so scary looking or sounding to be in. You know, you're just walking around enjoying the vibe. Well, I guess if you like this sort of vibe, but you're just walking around and then suddenly sounds like someone is going to jump out from a bush and mace you down or something, you know? But don't get me wrong, I really like what Minecraft has been doing lately with ambient sound and how they've been kind of like slowly improving things and adding a little bit more sounds into the game. There are even just like something simple like those air bubbles when you're running out of air in the water. I love that. The game is very different from the one that I first played when I was younger, and I think that's okay. Every time that I see like these posts that are like, oh, I wish that we still had the old Minecraft and everything, I think about how much the game has actually improved, especially like the water mechanics and stuff. And honestly, even though a lot has changed, I feel like it's all changed for the better. Like, if you look at a modern Minecraft world with all of these beautiful mountains and scenic views, I can never imagine going back to the way that it was, even in 1.16.5. In general, I'm a pretty happy person with most of the updates, so I hope that we keep seeing really good updates come to Minecraft in the future, and I trust the team to do that. Okay, I think that's more than enough of everything we're gonna need in that biome. Hopefully we don't have to come back out again, because we've still got a full interior to do, not to mention all the detailing on the outside. Finishing up the roof. I want to add a chimney. And then of course the little crop field out front that I mentioned. We've got a lot to do still. Skipping a tiny bit ahead here because I walked home and I realized that I forgot to get sand. And we're gonna need some, and there's some sand down here, but we have nothing for windows in our house. So I just want to go ahead. Whew. I said I wasn't gonna do that again after last time, but I guess it still worked out this time. But we need to go ahead and grab some more sand. Well, some sand. We've never had any sand, so I always forget how buttery this is with a diamond shovel, especially if you have an efficiency 5 diamond shovel. You're just like cutting through all that sand like nothing. But I will say I'm kind of surprised about how much wood we have chopped in this video. I mean, I think that we're just over 2 hours, something like that, into the video, and we have basically used an entire diamond axe. I honestly think that we're probably going to end up having to make another one by the time that this video is done, because I'm going to need to chop down a bunch more spruce as well for all the stuff that's going to be going inside the house. And not to mention like all of the details and stuff for the outside of the house too. I think we've already pretty much gone with spruce for our detailing blocks, so we might as well just keep that kind of theme going and continue. I'm still actually pretty obsessed with how this meadow looks. It is so, so pretty. Even with like the sun going down and the stars coming out, I love it here. It's such a gorgeous, gorgeous place. Oh, and before I forget, let's go down here and we'll put our glass to smelt. We'll do, yeah, just the whole thing, the whole little 52 that we have. And then it's time to continue working on the interior of the house. Well, interior, I meant the closing off the interior, like finishing the walls, I guess. But we're gonna go ahead and do this here really quick. Now, would it look weird if we did like a cross beam here of just the regular pale oak? Did not mean to do that. I actually think I'm going to like that. But then we're gonna have to go ahead and put our stripped pale logs on top. And I think that that's gonna be cute. At least I hope it will be. Yeah, I don't mind that. Now let's go take a peek from the outside and see what it's gonna look like from over here. Oh yeah, that looks normal and cute. I mean, it's still a flat wall. I will fix that, I promise. But yeah, I can live with that. All right, let's go sleep really quick and then we'll continue on in the morning. All right, back into here. Let's go ahead and finish up these walls. This is a very satisfying part of building for me, just because when you're doing this, usually it means that you're pretty much almost done with like the structure of your house. This is one of the last things that I always do. I don't know why. I'm sure it makes sense to do it throughout, like while you're building, but unless I exactly know, oh gosh. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. But unless I exactly know the like structure of the house beforehand, it's kind of hard to like do this first. I always do it last. And I do like that little bit of room up there for a window on that side, and we'll do one on this side as well. The other side, it would probably look a little bit too cluttered if we did that. Not like that. Try to do it like, oh, not there. Like that. Yeah, there we go. The rest of these are pretty easy to do. And there we go. And with that, now we have a usable upstairs space that we can go ahead and divide up however we like when we're ready to do that. I'm pretty happy with this space, how it is so far. So I'm looking forward to building up our bedroom and stuff up here. I guess now we should probably start thinking about window material and which type of window we're going to put in the walls of the house. Now, Mizuno's has a lot of really good windows, but we have a lot of windows, so I want to make sure we pick the right one. And honestly, I'm kind of thinking magenta windows. I don't know why, but I feel like magenta windows are just going to be the thing that we need. So let's go ahead and grab some of our glass here. And let's see if this is going to be the right answer. I hope it is going to be. It has a little bit of like a frosted pane. And then it also has like these little frames in it, which I feel like really go well with the pale oak and the dark colors of like the foundation. So let's go ahead and just start dropping these in here. I hope that this is not just a complete waste of glass that we're gonna have to change out. Wait, is that getting like a pink edge? Am I seeing that right? I can't tell if that's just my eyes. Oh no, that's definitely getting a pink edge to it. Oh, it must be because of the colored lighting of the shaders, and these are magenta. I don't know if I love that. It sort of looks like if your blush breaks and you have like one of those blushes that has the mirror and on the edge all the powder kind of collects and then it's like pink on the edge. I don't know if I love it. I think it's a little bit weird, but I like the actual window texture. Maybe I'm just gonna have to try to ignore that as best as I possibly can. And I think that we've kind of gone too far to give up on the magenta windows. Let's just go ahead and get the rest of these filled in really quickly before I change my mind and regret everything. I've never seen this with Mizunos before, but this is my first time using Mizunos with this specific shader, and these have like colored block light on them, so I'm assuming that's what it is. And we could probably turn it off, but then I don't think that the light will be as warm, and I think it'll be a little bit weird. So maybe we will just learn to live with it for now, and we will just pretend it does not exist. Now, really quickly, I do want to make a doorway here. So I think we're going to use some spruce for that. We'll get a spruce door going. And I also want to use some of these spruce stripped logs. And we need some deep slate bricks, but we just need a couple of stairs. So let's get all of that together. I love a little arched doorway. I don't know why. It just feels so cozy. Wait, hold on. I'm so confused right now. Do something like that. And then maybe if we had a stair above in the middle. We definitely already have some spruce stairs though, so we can just grab them from down here. My inventory's full though. We are going to need to start moving some stuff inside the house. So we'll just go ahead and middle mouse click that and pick that. And that is cute. I like that a lot, actually. All right, now comes, where are we going to put our storage? That is always a question, because under here we could do some storage, but I feel like I want to do furnaces under there and like a little workstation there. And I don't really think that I want to do a chest area up here, although I am going to drop this one here for now, just to get all of this stuff out of my inventory so I can start really bringing some of the other stuff in as well. The one major thing I hate is when I craft a bunch of chests that I don't need because I already have double chests, so I try to like shuffle stuff around when possible. That way I can kind of conserve as many resources as possible and I'm not just like over crafting like 87 chests. And we will also go ahead and grab our workstations. We can bring these in now and we'll bring our cat too. Come on, buddy. Come on, orange cat. All right, so as I mentioned, I want this area over here to be like a little crafting area, but I think it also could be a smelting area, and I think that's kind of cute. We do have an extra furnace upstairs as well, so I don't have to use any more of my cobblestone. And I want to go ahead and also move over my crafting table, and this is a cute little kind of under the stairs crafting area. But we've got to fill in the blanks still, so I definitely think we're going to end up going with some barrels over there. But before we do that, I want to fill in the floor here. And I think if we just bring in some deep slate bricks, especially in this like work area back here, that's gonna look really nice. And let's go ahead and drop in the stone cutter. I don't know how good I feel about the stone cutter being under the wood floor like that, but you know, I pretend I do not see it. All right, let's just go upstairs really quick. We'll grab a couple of planks and some slabs so we can make some barrels. And there we go. How many barrels can we make from that? I think we can only make 2. Oh, we can make 4. Never mind. We are good. We'll have a couple of barrels over here. Yeah, that is cute. All right, and now we've come to the point of the video where I have to do a little bit of apologizing because you guys are going to see why I never decorate the interiors of my house on camera in my videos. Except for these videos, of course, but there's a reason I don't do it, and that's because I have no idea what's going on at any point. For me, building interiors is a big guessing game, just because I second guess myself a lot on whether or not I actually like what I've built. This is pretty common for me though as well in The Sims, because I always struggle with my interior design on The Sims, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because I'm not really an interior design girly, I'm more of an exterior design girly, and here you can see the makeup look windows. It doesn't happen without shaders on. You can really see it right now with the sun going down. Well, I hope that this doesn't bother anyone too badly. It's bothering me quite a bit, I won't lie, but we're just gonna have to ignore it no matter how weird it is. All right, back downstairs. I think the next thing I want to do down here is continue on with the floor, but I don't know exactly what I want to use yet. Do I want the deep slate bricks to just be in this area, or do I want to kind of keep them to one side? I don't have enough to do this entire floor, I don't think. I guess let's just see how much we're going to be able to do here, and then we'll try to figure out something for the other bit of the floor. Maybe that can be like a little seating area or a cooking area or something. Come on, kitty. I need badly to be in that space. Dude, hello? All right, cat, come on. Thank you. Just need to fill that space in. And then let's go ahead and put our bed upstairs and sleep. Hopefully our kitty follows us. Oh, hi, buddy. Wait, where is he? Hello? Cat? Is he outside? How did that happen? He just teleported outside. Oh my gosh, there's raw chicken. Thank you. Just what I always wanted. How did you teleport? I'm not gonna lie, that is the most orange cat thing to have ever orange catted. You know what I mean? That is so orange cat vibes. All right, let's continue on with the rest of this floor down in here. We're not gonna be able to do it out of the deep slate without going back into the caves. So what if we go ahead and just kind of fill it all in with the spruce planks to connect it to the stairs for the upper area? I feel like that kind of works, right? I mean, not well, but it works a little bit. And then let's go ahead upstairs and get some more wood. I think I want to grab some pale oak and try something a little bit decorative downstairs. Maybe we can kind of separate this room off a little bit with like a little tiny bit of a wall here. I don't know if that's going to look weird though. I don't think it looks weird from this side, but definitely from the other side it kind of does. Especially there's no real reason for the deep slate bricks to have kind of stopped. But that's why we try things, just so we can see if it's going to work or not. And just because this one didn't work doesn't mean that something else we try won't work. Luckily, it was only a few blocks. We really got to start figuring out where we want these chests to go. So I don't think I want them to be here because that'll be kind of in the doorway. But what about kind of like right along this wall? It's not my favorite, to be honest, but I feel like that's kind of the only choice that we really have here. I'm just going to make a couple of chests, not too many. But I don't think we have this many chests to begin with either to fill this whole space, so it's all fine. Let's go ahead and start dropping some stuff in here. Oh wait, actually we should grab out that clay because I do want to go ahead and start smelting some bricks, and we're also going to need some flower pots and stuff. And if I don't do that now, I will completely forget about it. But I do want to do this before we go ahead and start organizing everything. That way it's kind of just cooking in the background before, you know, I take a little yapping break so that we can just move all our stuff in, get all of our chests sorted. I don't think I need that many bricks, to be honest. I think we're probably only going to need like 20 max for the chimney, maybe like 24. So the rest can all just be for flower pots. But all right, as I mentioned, I'm going to take a little bit of a yapping break to conserve my voice since my throat is starting to hurt a tiny, tiny bit. I'm fine, don't worry. But I'm going to take a little bit of a yapping break so we can go ahead and get all of this stuff sorted out. So I will talk to you guys and jump scare you in a moment. All right, coming back in with the jump scare. Sit down, kitty. We will leave you here. We are mostly sorted now, but I do want to go ahead and grab some more wood from over here so that way we can go ahead and start adding some decorations into our house. I think that I've already mentioned this as well, but I cannot believe that it's already like middle of February at this point. I mean, by the time this video goes out, it'll probably be the end of February, but I could not believe how much time has passed in this year already. It has been going so fast. Last month I was keeping myself pretty busy until I got sick, and now I'm just trying to recover before I slowly get back into my normal like productivity routine. But I've been studying a lot because my exams are coming up soon. I think I have like a year left before I have to take my Dutch exams. And I'm really trying to teach myself Dutch. If you guys didn't know, I live in the Netherlands, and part of my like becoming a resident here is to learn the language, obviously. Now, I do speak a little bit of Spanish and a little bit of Portuguese. I would not say that I'm fluent, although I was close to Spanish fluency for a very long time, but I sometimes kind of mix up the word structure with Spanish, Portuguese, English, and then Dutch as well on top of like each other, and I have a really hard time with the word structure in Dutch just because it feels so different than all of the other languages that I speak or speak a little bit of. So studying keeps me pretty busy, but also, you know, I've been trying, like I said, to move my body more and to do some more planning and reading and stuff, so it feels like every part of my day has something that I am supposed to be doing, which also gives me a lot of energy, but sometimes is also extremely tiring. And on these days where I have been maybe a little bit less productive because I am sick, I am trying not to beat myself up about that. Our lives were not built to be just productive cogwheels in a machine. And although the pressure is on sometimes, it's a good reminder, you know, that not every day has to be 1000% productivity. I thought about making stairs, but I don't know why I was thinking that. And I don't remember what I'm looking for, but do we have any fences? We do not. I'm going to start making some fences. That way we can go ahead and start working on our cow pen, because we still need a place to put all of our cows so they're out of the cow hole. I was thinking about putting the cows over here, but I'm thinking maybe the wheat field can go over there and then the cows can come over on this side because it's a little bit bigger, and it would also kind of help us like hide this like ugly space that I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. So let's go ahead and try to make a little bit of a fenced area over here for our cows. I'm not too concerned if it's not the most aesthetic thing ever, as long as the cows can't get out. I did not mean to place that there. And if we connect that, oh my gosh, that was literally exactly enough. And they should not be able to get out on this, I don't think, but let's just try to make sure. Yeah, I think that we'll be good. I can get out though because I can jump. Alright, I just want to grab some of our wheat really quick because we already have some down here, and we're going to need the wheat seeds anyways for later to make a little bit of a wheat field. And I also want to go ahead and make some lanterns when we get back up in the house, but actually there was some coal down over here in this little cave that we lit up from the bats. So I just want to grab some of that. I don't want to use our charcoal because we might need that for smelting. Plus, we're going to need a bunch of campfires and stuff for the window treatments later on. So it's better if we go and get a bunch of this now. That way we can just craft up whatever we need later. All right, let's go ahead and make some of those lanterns. Luckily, we had all of this iron from earlier that we did not use. And there we go, 14 lanterns. That is hopefully enough for the rest of the video, but we'll see. We might have to make a couple more. And we'll just go ahead and scatter these all about so that way our cows don't get scared of the dark. You know, not that I'm scared of the dark or anything, but the cows might be. Ah, there we go. That is bright and dreamy, and no one will get afraid of the dark now. So let's go ahead and grab our cows out of the hole. This is going to be a little chaotic. I knew it was going to be chaotic, but there's a lot of cows coming. Okay, all right, everyone. Come on. This way, please. Oh, you're all following in a good pathway this time. Tom and Elizabeth aren't starting any problems. Neither are Bob and... what was her name? Betty? Becky? I don't know. I don't remember. Everyone in? Perfect. Wow. Okay, good job, guys. That makes me sad that I'm gonna have to murder you for leather at some point during this video. I was gonna go inside to start decorating, but I just remembered that I made these shears so that we could go get some wool so we can make paintings and carpets and stuff. So let's head over here. Hello. I just need a little bit of wool. Thank you very much. Now, are there any other sheepies around here? I don't think that there are. I think it was just these two that I saw originally. But we can look around really quick. Oh, okay, here is another one. So now we have 3 sheep. And that's okay. 3 sheep is more than enough for the painting and stuff that we're gonna need. Or the paintings, I should say. Also, we should probably start getting some lighting on the outside of this house too, because it is a little bit dark out here. I definitely feel like we need some more lighting out here, especially kind of over in this area. It just looks a little bit weird still, but I don't know 100% what I want to do there yet, so we will wait on that. Now let's make some paintings because I want to start getting some decorative paintings down here. Now, we are using the Modern Mizuno's pack with Mizuno's, but there are other paintings that aren't done in the pack yet, so you guys are probably going to see some default vanilla paintings like that one. But I know that there is a new one. I just need to find what size it is. I don't remember what size it is. Maybe if we do like that, we can find it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's put like a 2 tall painting there. Okay, perfect. And then on the wall. So it's this size one, I think. Yes, there it is. Okay, that is a new Modern Mizuno's painting, and it fits right into the classic Mizuno style so well. I really, really love this painting personally, and I think it fits the moody aesthetic of the house as well. All right, let's go ahead and get some other decorative bits going here. I want some more slabs so we can make some composters. And with these, I'm going to make or use them for some plants. I'm not going to make plants, but I'm going to use them for plants strategically around the area. And we have a bunch of leaves somewhere, wherever I put them. So we will just go ahead and stack those up and get them in all of the corners with the composters, and that looks a lot better. There we go. We got another little painting there. We will leave that painting there. Can we do another big painting here? Yeah, I kind of like that. At least for now. All right, and looking at this staircase, it looks a little bit bland, so I'm gonna need to grab some more spruce trapdoors. And of course, we're gonna have to craft a bunch of those because I don't have any. But I want to go ahead not only and add them on this part, but also upstairs as well. I think that is really cute. And then we need a little bit of a railing here so that no one falls. Except for a villager. Somehow a villager would get stuck there and then fall to their death. And I haven't really decided where I want the bed to go yet, because I do want kind of like a bookcase headboard, sort of like we did in our hardcore world. But I don't know if I want windows on either side or if I want to make it like even bigger. I don't know how I feel about that yet. We will sit on that for a moment. Let me go get that stripped pale log. You can't just be wasting any logs these days. All right, I need a little bit more glass so that we can go ahead and get some more glass panes, but we're gonna need more magenta dye as well. Luckily we have one, and that should be enough to get us some extra panes here. And let me just go ahead and put a couple things away. No, we'll keep the gray wool. Gonna need to make some more paintings and stuff. All right. I forgot to make my glass panes. Whoops, I still have full glass blocks in here. And we'll go ahead and just make those really quick. And then wait. Oh my gosh, I saw them at the last moment. I am so silly. I was not paying attention to the top right corner of my inventory at all. As you guys can see, I just have complete lack of brain activity going on right now. Now, maybe we could use some of this regular oak here with some trapdoors to create kind of like that trapdoor wall that I do sometimes. Maybe that will work, and we'll bring up some pale oak as well, because we've got to section off this upper area somehow. So I'm thinking we'll go ahead and bring this across, sort of like we did in the Longplay house with the tulips. But now comes the hard decision of how do we want the trapdoors to be aligned. I think I'd rather them be a flat wall when you're on the inside of the room rather than the outside. I don't know why, but I feel like that is the way that I want to go for this. We're going to need some more oak, I think. Because this is already 10 trapdoors and we have 8 left. But we'll go ahead and put the rest of these in, as many as we have at least. And we'll add or move those all down. And that's already added a lot to this area, although we could make this sort of like a living plant wall if we wanted to, with some leaves, which we will do later on once we have all the trapdoors. So up here, we're going to just fill this in with our stripped wood like that. And just doing that has really helped shape this whole upstairs a lot better. It looks so much less overwhelmingly open. But we do need to go get a little bit more oak wood really quick. And luckily right on the edge of our meadow, there's a little bit of a forest. Not that I want all of these trees to just kind of be like disappearing. But, you know, a girl needs a little bit of oak wood. So we gotta do what we gotta do. And yes, I'm going to irresponsibly leave that for now. That is a future frog crafting problem. If I even remember that it's a frog crafting problem. I load this footage into my editor as I record different segments because I record in snippets and try to stitch them together as seamlessly as possible. And the last time I did that, this video was already like 2 hours and 30 minutes long. So we've still got a long way to go. And I really want this one to be finished completely before the 4.5-5 hour mark. I hope at least. We'll be cutting it close, I think. But I usually do cut some stuff out of these. So just like long, boring sequences, or especially in this video, when I stop to cough, you guys will probably notice a lot of like really awkward, weird pauses, or maybe like some like cross dissolves from one area to the next. I try to leave these as unedited as possible, but in this case, it's unfortunately something that we just have to deal with. I can feel my voice getting a little bit more strength the more that I talk, but also it's also very important for me to remember, you know, we've got to also sometimes quit yapping. But all right, now that we have a few materials on hand for the roof, I want to go up there with a bunch of our like roof texturing or roof detailing blocks. Sorry, not texturing, but you guys knew what I meant. I want to go ahead and get the chimney on and get a bunch of these flowers and stuff up here and some leaves and stuff, and that way the roof can be like done and we don't have to come back up here again. We've got still quite a bit of daylight to do this in, so we'll just go ahead and remove some of this stuff in the back, and then I want to just do, I think, oh, that's pretty on the brick. That is so nice. Yeah, I want to do, I think, this high, maybe a couple higher. Oh, well, we can't go that high. I only had 24 bricks. All right. How high can we actually go? That high. All right, so we'll put out 2 of the campfires and then we'll leave 2 on. I don't know why, but I've been really liking that lately. Ow. Just slightly burning my feet to a crisp. It's like when you watch The Office on that one episode where they have to run across the coal fire. I feel like that's what this is like. Although I bet that would be more painful because like a campfire is just a small area and you have to run across that whole thing. I don't know if I could do that personally. I'm kind of a big baby though when it comes to pain. Like if I stub my toe or like bang my elbow against something, I will cry. It doesn't even have to be that serious or painful, but I will cry. It's just who I am. All right, hopefully this flower combination is cute. I think I like it so far. Just want to go ahead and sprinkle a couple of oak leaves and some more flowers around, but let's take a look in free cam really quick and just see how we're looking. And so far that is cute. We're kind of bringing out a little bit of the green tones in the pale moss. I love that. But now let's continue this whole pattern of decoration throughout the entire bit of our roof here on both sides. I don't want to waste too many of these ones in the back though, because you won't see them. So we can put some more on the other side. And I've picked some very specific flowers here. Obviously the eye blossoms because of the pale garden, the poppies just for a little bit of red and orange, but also the azures sort of look like the little daisy type of flowers that are on the creeping moss. I mean, oxeye daisies would probably be better, but we don't have any of those. But also these flowers are kind of just everywhere in the meadow, so they all kind of really work together and help each other through this little transition in the roof. Transition is not what I meant, but I don't know the word that I actually meant. Maybe like this complementary kind of type of thing in the roof. Maybe that's what I meant. All right, and hopefully that's the last time that we have to go up there. I'm very, very happy with our flower choices and all of that we did up there. So hopefully we don't have to go back up and fix anything. All right, I've got to craft up a bunch of stuff here because I'm going to need to do a little bit of detailing on the outside. That is one thing that we're kind of lacking on. And although the inside is also lacking on some details, we will get to that. We are definitely going to need a bunch more campfires. We're probably going to need some trapdoors. I think we're also going to need some fence gates, but we can make those a little bit later. But you know what? While we're also here, let me grab some more oak leaves. No, we don't need oak leaves. I have oak leaves. But we will grab some flower pots for putting flowers around our house as well. All right, so out here, let's go ahead and start detailing our windows. So we're going to start with campfires on top, and we are not going to be putting any lanterns under them. That was silly. Let me take those out of my offhand, but we will be extinguishing them with shovels. I almost said scissors. I don't know why. The lights are on, but no one is home today. I am so serious. We'll do the same thing up here. And then one more up there. Hopefully I can jump and reach out. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. On the outside of our windows as well, I want to add some trapdoor kind of window shutters. Those are a classic detail. And then we'll also go ahead here and get a little bit of a plant box going. Normally I would say a flower box, but I'm not using any flowering leaves, and I need some signs, which I forgot to make. But now we can go ahead and add those signs, whoops, to the outside here. So all around our leaves. And that way it kind of looks like they're being held there against the wall. So we can put some buttons on the edges of our little log faces. I always forget to do this whenever I do a little bit of a pop-out log. Now, just to keep this window different, we can do slabs here, and then we can go up and put some leaves and maybe like a flower pot out there. So we'll go ahead and do, oh, gotta just place that like that, and then we'll put a flower if I can. Well, I'm gonna have to break that. And I should have another eye blossom. There we go. We'll put that in there. And then we can go ahead and put our leaf back down. Oh, that sound was so scary. It was the eye blossom opening. That's the slithery sound that I was talking about earlier that you hear sometimes in the Pale Garden. It's so scary. I still need to do something with this wall over here, but we will come back for that because I don't know what I want to do yet. And I did say earlier that we needed to make some fence gates, but I completely forgot to make them when we made signs. So let's go ahead and grab some of these. We're gonna need a bunch of them for our windows as well. And we'll put those right underneath the campfires. That way it looks like a little bit of an overhang or an awning above the window. There we go. And one all the way up there. Can I reach it? Oh, I don't think I can. And I think this little window also needs a flower box or a plant box. We'll do some signs on there as well. Just need to go over a tiny bit. There we go. And now let's go ahead and take these trapdoors. We can kind of bring over like a line of trapdoors just to break up the attic space from the rest of the house. And maybe all the way at the top here, we can do a lantern for some extra light. And you know, actually I think I'm going to take out that trapdoor and put in a little bit more light over here as well. It kind of looks a little bit weird, but at the same time I do want it to be lit up around here. But let's take a step back and just see kind of what we're working with here. How is it looking? Oh yeah, that's so much better. So much better than how it was. Oh yeah, I think we're starting to cook here. See, just adding a few details can completely change the vibe of a build. And we have a few more places to change the vibe of for sure. But now that we've done a little bit of work on the outside and I'm feeling a little bit more confident, I was going to say I want to do some work on the inside, but I don't know if we're going to have enough leather yet to do the bookshelves that I want to do. So we'll go ahead and breed the cows once again. And the next thing we can do is go ahead and start working on a little bit of a pathway going around to the front side. Not my voice like low-key dying again, just randomly. Oh my goodness. But if we just go ahead and curve the path down this way, this little kind of hill right here was kind of the perfect size to bring down towards the front over here. At least our crop patch that we have over here. So that will be cute once we are fully done. Let's just get a couple of flowers planted on this hill here. I don't know how much of this area we're going to end up using for farmland later, but we can always... Of course it's raining. Why wouldn't it be raining? Of course. But we can always go ahead and change it later if we want to. Cat, you should go inside. Cats should not be out in the rain. There we go. A bunch of bushes around. You can just sit there for now. But I have heard enough raindrops in this world already. It's already rained like 5 times, I think. So we're definitely going to bed. All right, looking at a brand new day here. Hopefully we can get a lot of progress made today. Now we have 6 leather. We have a bunch of sugarcane. Well, not that much, but how much can we actually make with this? I know we had some books somewhere as well. There we go. I want to see how many bookcases we can actually make so we can start on the bedroom area when possible. And I think right here we're just going to get to make 4 books. Yeah, okay. That's still a usable amount to make some bookshelves. We can make 5. And then if we also make some chiseled bookshelves. Yeah, that should be doable, right? All right, let's see what we can cook up with this. Hold on, I need to pick up that sugarcane though. We don't need the glass, we don't need the bricks anymore. I'm also gonna wanna go ahead and make a couple of extra trapdoors here because we're probably gonna make some shelves. We probably also need some slabs. And we can use those to go ahead and make some more composters. That's perfect. All right, so let's try and go ahead here and build a cute and cozy bookshelf headboard type of thing. Maybe something like that. And then these extra books we can just arrange inside the chiseled shelves for now. We can always make more with our leather that we're gonna get from our cows later. And then maybe we can do some trapdoors along the top to make this kind of like a big shelf of some sort. Obviously that one will have to be fixed so it's kind of in line with all of the rest of them. But then we can store other stuff up there. Like we can put maybe a leaf up there, maybe a couple of them. We could do a chest or 2, maybe a lantern. Oh yeah, definitely a couple of flower pots. That is a classic. I think that we're missing some details right here though. Yeah, we were gonna get some signs on those leaves right there. That is perfect. I don't want to make like a little table here, but I'm sort of unsure. Maybe out here we could do a little bit of a table. I'm trying to figure out if I want to cover the roof or not, but I think I might just leave it open. I want to see a little bit of that like gray and green pale moss coming through. It's a little bit cozy. It sort of is one of my favorite colors of green. It's not like a moss green. It's just, I don't know, it's like a desaturated green. I really like that. Now that looks weird with that little log there. So remember earlier when we were talking about making this kind of like a living wall? Well, I think that will improve that and also hide that weird log as well. Yeah, that is so cute. Now we've got to complete that or do that on the other side as well. And then add some more throughout the whole thing so it doesn't look super weird. Oh, I'm misclicking. Oh my gosh, again. See, there we go. I'm misclicking multiple times here, but that's okay. Now, do I want to cover those from the back? I don't think I care about that. The living wall is so cute, actually. I don't normally do that with the trapdoors and the leaves together, but I feel like that is adorable. We'll put down some more flowers over here on this table. I feel like I always kind of struggle with what to do in these big spaces because I don't know how to make something with like a small amount of detail look really good in those spaces, but hopefully we can figure something out up there. And my voice is starting to go a little bit again, so maybe it's time we take another little decorating break, well, yapping break to decorate. So enjoy the block placing ASMR, and I'll talk to you guys in a second. All right, coming back in just now. Thank you guys so much, by the way, for all your patience with the breaks that I've been taking in this video for my voice. I know that a lot of people who watch these videos just like to hear me talk while they do other tasks. So I just want to say thank you very much for your patience and understanding. I know it's not the typical long play with commentary that I normally do, but I appreciate you for watching if you've watched this far nonetheless. I do want to grab some more dark oak really quickly so we can make some more decorations for the house. We don't need too much dark oak, we only need a little bit, but just in case I need to make more sticks or bookshelves or anything, I just want to grab a whole tree. I do wish in Peaceful that you had to eat. Whenever I pick up an apple or some crops or something, I always wish that in Peaceful that you still had to eat. I hope one day that they actually make that mechanic of Peaceful, because I like the idea of playing survival with no mobs. But on the other hand, I still want to have the other game mechanics. All right, so right over here, I want to kind of make a little bit of a table. This is going to be a pretty big table, but maybe not quite that big. It's going to look a little bit weird, and we're probably going to have to get rid of the leaves, but I could not find my shears and my brain was lagging. So if we just did like a table like this, maybe? Is that gonna look awkward? Yeah, that definitely looks a little bit awkward. But we have a nice little seating area over here, maybe for some visitors, if any visitors would ever come to the meadow. I was gonna make this a kitchen, but I just don't think that there's enough space to really have a kitchen and a seating area down here, so seating area is a little bit more cozy, I think. And on the table here, we're going to go ahead and put a dark oak potted sapling. That is cute. Now, earlier in my little silent session, we grabbed some more wool to get some more carpet for around the bed. That's kind of cute. Maybe we can make this a little bit more cozy. I don't know if I love that, but that's fine for now. And I do want to make some more paintings here really quick because I want some more paintings for upstairs. There's just so much room in this house for art. A lot of good spaces on the walls. So let's go up here just a little bit and try to get a 2x2 painting here. Yeah. Not that one. Oh, not that one either. No, not that one. Oh, I do like that one. Oh, not that one. Not that one. I do not like that one. That villager painting gives me nightmares. Alright, yeah, let's try something like this. Oh yeah, that's a new one too. It's like a frozen mountain peak kind of painting. I really like that one. Oh my gosh. You really got to give credit to the garden gals. They have done amazing with this pack. You know, out here I'm wondering, what if we did a little bit of a wall here? But we need to get some supplies. And of course, we're gonna just make that out of pale oak to match the upper floor. So we'll bring this out 1, 2, 3. I think that will probably be enough. Ooh, yeah, and we gotta bring this over here. So that way it has a place to stop. That makes sense. And we'll go ahead and strip all of those. And then this bottom section here, we're gonna go ahead and swap those out for some of the planks, just so it matches the outside. And we'll go ahead and put a lantern there for some lighting. Oh, and then we can put some paintings here. We've already got those paintings in the house. Let's try to get another one. Oh, I do like that painting. Okay, wait, try to get that painting. I think this is my favorite of the new vanilla paintings. It is just so somber and sad, like a person sitting alone in their wheat field. I don't know, that's just like so cute and sad to me. And now that we have this here, I'm kind of confused on where to go from here in our decoration. I always get a little bit confused on where to go in our decoration at this point. Maybe we can just throw down a crafting table there with another flower pot. That's kind of cute. And we'll do a little bit more slabbage over here. That's a bottom slab. I meant to put a top slab. Oh, and we can add a spore blossom over here too, just for a little bit more particle-y ambiance. I like that. And we'll go ahead and drop some more leaves up here. And maybe a lantern as well. And up here, I definitely want to fill this whole bit in because it looks a little bit strange. But this way it kind of breaks up that hard to look at space while still having the pop of the pale moss through it. But no window for this upper bit in the middle. That would be weird. Let's just take a look at how that is when we go down. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Oh my goodness. Looks so much more like an actual house. Kind of like an old quirky house with a lot of charm. But we need to put something out here now. I definitely think that we'll probably put like a pile of stuff. Stuff in a pile seems good, right? So maybe we can do like a crafting table. And then why did I come over here for the crafting table? We have one right there. I literally just added it there. Anyways, we'll go ahead and throw down some campfires to extinguish. And maybe we can make a couple of barrels as well. That's kind of cute. You know, actually, I think we'll remove that. I'm gonna lose out on the logs there, but that's okay. We can just make another campfire. Yeah. And we'll do it like that instead. That's a little bit better for some more clutter. Now in this bedroom over here, we can go ahead and add another barrel. Maybe just one right there too. That's looking a lot better. Over here, let's get another painting. Really want the flower painting. That one. Yep, that's perfect. And then maybe another painting over here, but we're gonna have to try to get that covered up. Little cat painting. You know, with just a few little touches of life and detail and leaves and paintings, that whole upstairs area has really come together. I don't love that. What about, oh, okay, nope. We are not going to deal with that right there. Maybe we could get the other painting, yeah, that one, the mountain. And then maybe over here we can also do like a little bit of a shelf with a flower pot. And then maybe a leaf there too. That looks a little bit better. Now, jumping ahead a little bit here, as I have just taken a break to brew myself some more tea after another coughing fit. But I want to go ahead and get some of these cows. Well, murdered isn't the right word, but I want to have a little bit more books, and I also want a couple of item frames to decorate the house with. But to be honest, I think that 12 leather... Oh, cannot jump from there. But 12 leather is probably more than enough. Haha. I've escaped and you all are stuck there. But before we go and do anything with that, let's go ahead and grab some more of our sugarcane over here. And you know what? Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and start destroying all of this because we're going to eventually move all these crops. And I don't think we're going to need any more sugarcane either. Alright, so I want to go ahead and pick up some of this grass and stuff in the way of the path. That way we can use it to decorate a little bit later. At this point, we only have a few things left to finish up. I mean, we do need to detail the sides of the building still. But I want to focus up a little bit down here because the front is looking really, really good. Now, I also still have to detail the other side and the back, which we will probably have tons of time for while we're waiting for all of our crops to grow in later because I don't have enough, I think, to make like 2 big fields. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to focus up and I'm going to conserve my voice a little bit because my throat's getting a little bit sore and I do apologize. I will come back before the end of the video, I promise. But let's go ahead and lock in and get this pathway done and also work a little bit on a wheat field out on the side of the house. And we will come back, like I said, before the end of the video. All right, that is the last of our wheat seeds here, and we still have a bunch to go. Also, once again, I'm sorry for stepping away for so long. I don't normally take that long of a pause in my long plays, but I have been trying to just rest my throat and my voice a little bit. Also, I'm sorry for apologizing so much about it. A lot of my friends tell me that I over-apologize all the time. I cannot help it. I'm trying my best. I apologize for apologizing. We are in the final stretches of decoration here, so I just want to go ahead and try to get a bunch of these rose bushes, which that wasn't really my goal to find. I actually just wanted to find grass not near the house so I could punch it for more seeds. But I think we're probably going to have to AFK a little bit to wait for the wheat to grow, because I don't think we're going to get too many this way. Yeah, we have 4. And also while we're here, let's go ahead and take down a little bit more of this spruce wood. I had to make a new axe because I was afraid. There's no durability left on the indicator, so I don't know how much we actually have left. But I didn't want to have to worry about it, and we had the diamonds, so might as well use them, right? But I do need a little bit more spruce. We're going to need to make some fences for along our path. That way we can make them nice and cozy with some extra lanterns on top of them. Oh, and there goes the axe. Good thing that we made another. We would not have made it up this whole tree if we had not made another one. And while I have left a few trees floating today, that is something that normally drives me bananas, and that's something that I normally never do. But I truly and honestly think we can cut me a little bit of slack today. I'm doing my best. And sometimes just doing your best is more than enough, you know? Now, normally we sleep at night since we got the bed, but I think tonight we're just going to work through the night. That way we don't have to take any pauses or any breaks, and we can just get all of our stuff done that we need to get done. We'll clear out a bunch of this grass and stuff, hopefully get a couple more wheat seeds. And now, as you guys saw earlier, I do like to take a little bit of an oak leaf border around all of my crop fields. Not just crops, but also like flower fields, just my house in general. Anytime an oak leaf is involved, I'm happy. Before we continue on, let's go ahead and grab some more of these slabs that we're going to need for the pathway. And we also need to make some spruce fences. And I also want to make some more lanterns really quickly. Oh, that's probably way too many iron nuggets. It's all right. Oh my gosh, being at my computer for so long today has really affected my brain power. There we go. Need a few more charcoal for campfires later too. Let's get a couple of slabs here for the step up to the house, and we'll expand the pathway just a tiny bit. All right, we'll get these slabs along the pathway here, but we're going to remove some of this dirt first. That way they can be like a little bit in the path at certain points, because I feel like that adds a lot of depth. And there we go. Just got a couple of slabs there. Now that is completely walkable. We're also going to need some fences along the pathway with some lighting, you know, just in case you're coming home after dark. Maybe you have a very long mining trip or something. And we do need to go ahead and grab some more oak leaves really quick because I don't have any more and we're going to need more. Oak leaves, my beloved. People ask me so often, what is your favorite Minecraft block? And I think it's the oak leaf. The oak leaf is definitely my all-time favorite. Sometimes I forget to say oak leaf, but I really should say oak leaf more often. Now we can go ahead and finish our crop circle. Well, our crop field kind of outline circle thingy. Crop circle makes it sound like there's a UFO coming down. If we did have aliens though, and they came down to Earth, I would show them Minecraft. I would show them cottagecore Minecraft and Taylor Swift music. I feel like that would be what me and my alien would bond over. I think that my alien would be a chill alien. At least I hope so. Like, there would be nothing worse than getting an alien that, like, thinks everything you like is silly. But you know what? With my luck, I would probably get an alien that's like, ugh, your interests, they're terrible. Which I think would honestly be a little bit kind of unfair. Because I'm just a chill girl who loves to listen to music that makes me cry and also play Minecraft. We've had this conversation on my Twitch before, but let me know if you guys are still watching at this point. What would you guys show your alien if you had an alien like assigned to you by the alien government or something, and they came down to Earth and they wanted to know about life on Earth? What are your top 3 things that you would show your alien? Wait, I only think I said 2. I said Taylor Swift and I said cottagecore Minecraft. So what would be my 3rd thing? Maybe my dog? I don't know. I don't know if aliens like dogs. I feel like my dog would bark at an alien and the alien would get offended because he could somehow understand what my dog was saying. Not that I think that Dorito's offensive in general. He just doesn't like people. Which I guess would offend some people who want to be liked by everyone. And you know, it's sad because he is a very cute dog. So a lot of people want to come up to him and meet him and stuff when we're out. But he's just not a very people dog, you know? He also doesn't really like other dogs. He's kind of a loner, which I think he gets from me, truly. I am the happiest when I'm home, curled up with a cup of tea, a good book or a good game, and some good music. Maybe a friend on Discord or something. You know, I'm very much a homebody. I do actually really like going out, especially when the weather's a little bit nicer and not so rainy here. Like, going on long walks is such a fun vibe. And you know, I used to walk a lot at night when I was in university, but I'm a little bit too afraid to walk in the night here, just because I'm not as familiar with my surroundings as I used to be. I say that and I've lived here for 5 years, but it's different, you know? Like, when you drive around somewhere versus when you don't drive. I don't know, I just get a little bit lost, okay? All right, let's go ahead and start getting some of these crops planted. So down here, I think we're going to do a mix of potato and carrot in the same field. And that's mainly just because I don't want this video to end up being like 16 hours long. I know not everyone has the ability to watch a super long video, so we will try to keep it as short as possible while also still being a long play. We are just going to be like a couple short here. All right. Carrots we are definitely short on. There's no way that we have enough. So I might have to do a little bit of off-camera AFKing for the carrots, because if we wait here for this, it'll be another 3 hours. But there actually is something else we can do while we wait, or before we wait, I should say. We're just gonna have to craft up a bunch of bits and bobs here to get all of the rest of the things that we need to do done. Let's go ahead and make some campfires. We're gonna need those for the windows outside. And then we're also gonna need a bunch of slabs too, I think. Because I think I figured out what we're gonna do for the cows so that they have a nice little cozy place. I don't know if I'm gonna need any more pots, but let's go ahead and get some of this clay going. We'll get all of that smelting really quick. Oh, and we did say that we were going to make some item frames too for inside the house. But before I forget, let's go ahead and actually put around our first wooden pickaxe, and of course we have our first iron one too. That's a nice little detail. Maybe we can take an emerald and a diamond too and just kind of place those around somewhere. I always forget about adding decorative item frames. I don't know why. I always just kind of overthink them and think, well, is that silly or is that, you know, is that cute? And we've got a little bit more gray wool here, so let's go ahead and make a little bit of a carpet in this crafting area here. That's cute. Oh, and just like I mentioned earlier, I want to go ahead and spread a little bit of this pale moss and the moss carpet around. Not too much, but just a little bit so that we can actually get... But yeah, we'll put some like that. Oh, that's cute. Oh, whoops. I meant to put other block in there, but that also works. But I just want to get a little bit of it growing, kind of like maybe it fell off the roof. And we'll just have a couple of little patches of it around. I really like that. And we'll do another one over here. Well, maybe we can get one of those, but yeah, the big one. I really like that. All right, none of that has grown in yet, but we do have a couple of pieces of wheat up here that have grown in. So let's go ahead and plant those seeds. Yeah, this is going to have to be something that we AFK for as well, because this is going to take forever. I mean, it'll take a little bit less time, I think, than all of the carrots, but still going to take forever. Now, over here on this edge of the house that looks super, super awkward, by the way, I kind of want to break up the two floors by adding some slabs here and then maybe some trapdoors in the middle. But I actually didn't bring any trapdoors, and I only have one. Of course, I only have one. That is always the one item that I need more of, is trapdoors. Every single time that I do anything in Minecraft, I'm like, oh, 4 stacks of trapdoors? That should be enough, surely. And it is almost never enough. It is almost never enough trapdoors. All right, back to the task at hand. Let's go ahead and Do a little bit more spruce trapdooring. That is better. And then maybe a couple of leaves up there on that like ledge. Maybe it's like a plant ledge or something. I don't think that that really exists, but it doesn't really matter because this is just imagination. Also, you guys already know, if you've been around this channel for a long time, if it's weird, just put oak leaves on it. Then it won't be weird anymore. Then it'll be perfect. And we'll go ahead and do the same kind of window awnings that we did over on the other side. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Meant to put that higher. Whoops. Waste of logs there, but that's okay. And we'll get some trapdoors going on the sides. Then this whole backside I have not even touched. Okay, I don't think I have any stairs on me, but we can make do with the trapdoors. That's fine. No one will even know. I will know. I hate it. Let me fix that. See, sometimes you can just kind of work with what you have, but sometimes you just gotta fix it, you know? Whoops. That meant to be a trapdoor. But we need a couple of stairs, which I don't have, and we also need a couple of buttons for the back pillars. But I will come back with the stairs. We'll just do a couple of leaves down here now. Make this back section look a little bit more interesting. Do a flower box over there with some signs on it. And over here, we can't forget to do the stuff with our windows. We got to add our little awnings and our gates underneath of them. I almost said our trapdoors underneath of them, but that was not the right word. And also, it's not right to put a trapdoor right in front of them. I want to reach that top one, but I'm just too short. Okay, we'll have to climb up a little bit. There we go. And I have no more campfires because I broke the other one, unfortunately. And I just broke my shears too. It's very good. We love it here. I guess I will just have to break these. Now over here for the cows, I think we could do like a little bit of a lean-to starting up there on that top area. And that way the cows have a little bit of a kind of shady place for them to be. Because I chopped down the only tree in existence around the house. So there's going to be no shade for them all day. And the sun gets quite warm if you're in it all day. But let's go ahead and lock in here and get this all sorted out for our cows. We're probably going to need a couple of extra slabs here for this whole thing. Oh, and you know what? We could also probably put down a fence. Yeah, that way it has a little bit of stability. And please move. Please move. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, this is going to be terrible. Trying to get them to move. Now underneath here we can add a couple of little spots for some leaves kind of poking through, just like this became overgrown over time. It's kind of a mess out here. And we like it that way. And a lantern, just because there wasn't enough light here already. And we can put a couple of extra leaves around as long as it makes it so that the cows can't jump out. I'm fine with that. Now over here, let's go ahead and put the fence down. Move, please. And then on this side, we can go ahead and put a fence down. Oh my gosh, move. Oh my gosh, move. Thank you. You're just in the way. And with that, I think that's our comfy, cozy little cow area all finished. That looks a lot better, but I'm gonna AFK for some extra crops and do the rest of the window treatments, so that way this doesn't take too long. So I will see you guys for the final walkthrough in a little bit. Well, it's been a short while. Don't know exactly how long, but all of our crops have grown in completely. That took the longest time, waiting for them to completely grow in. But it's time for our final walkthrough, so I thought we could do that together. I don't normally bother with crop fields and long plays, but I'm really glad that I made these ones. Even though it's not going to really be that visible in the thumbnail or anything, I feel like it still adds to the story of this area. I ended up finishing all of that detailing up there on the side of the house, like I said, don't worry, and all of our wheat has grown in as well. That overhang kind of lean-to thing that we built there really kind of breaks up that flat wall and makes it look a lot more interesting and a lot less flat. And just coming out to the front of the house here, I really like how this came out. It's very cute. It sort of is giving like dark academia farmhouse a little bit, but I honestly really like it. I'm really happy with it. I really like that we added all these extra details onto it on the outside as well. Now directly through the door, when we come in on our right side, we have one of the beautiful new Modern Mizuno's paintings here. And right over here, we have another one. Now this is still a work in progress pack, so there are still a lot of them being worked on. I personally can't wait to see what they all look like at the end once Modern Mizuno's is finished. The garden gals have really just done a great job, even down to the frames on the paintings really fitting the Mizuno style. I am so excited. Now over here we have our little seating table area, and then we have a crafting and smelting area over here. And then up the stairs here, we just have a very simple and cozy living space. I'm very happy with this. We've got like a little cluttered crafting area. We've got a seating area with some desks and this beautiful melancholy painting that I love so much. And then through the opening, we have our bedroom area as well. We've got this whole like living trapdoor wall with the leaves and the particles from the spore blossom. I love this little book area. This would be my favorite spot to read and just have a cozy time. Oops, I forgot to remove that torch. No one saw that. Overall, I'm super happy with the Modern Mizuno's pack, and that's probably it for this house and for this video today. I hope you guys had a great time watching this video. It was a longer one than usual. It took me a lot longer than I thought to build this house. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of the Modern Mizuno's pack in the comment section and of the house that we built together today. And also, I just want to once again thank you guys so much for your patience today and for videos in general, because I've been a little bit ill, so much appreciated. I hope you all enjoy this pack as much as I have, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!